Good evening. I'm the Fit Lawyer ATL, and we are live. Yeah. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Hey. Oh, y'all got me to 10K. Less than 90 days. I cannot believe it. Like, oh my goodness. I see here comes Drama in the chat, Alchemy in the chat. Those are two of my first moderators. I love you ladies so much. Always supportive. Here come Drama reshares my post on Twitter or X or whatever it's called every time I share, so that you all aware that the lives are coming up, because sometimes I don't do my thumbnail in time. So sometimes it's like a 2-minute warning. So she always gets the word out. Give me a shout out to Real Time, was the first person in the chat tonight that says congratulations. You're well on the way. Thank you so much, Real Time. African D also posted earlier, said that African D says, I can't join tonight, but I wanted to say congratulations. You have been doing amazing since your first live. Keep it up and don't give in to imposter. Yes, the imposter syndrome. I wish you a successful 2025. Thank you so much, African D. I greatly appreciate it. Let me see who else is in the chat. Shout out to a new member, my dude. Oh my God. Thank you for becoming a member. Y'all, I don't know if y'all been tuning in. When the verdicts came out, we went live. My dude came up that night and she let us have her opinion. Everyone loved her in the chat. She has a TikTok channel as well. So one of the mods can find that and share that to the channel. Yes, the lead attorney is in the building. Happy Angry Lawyer is in the building tonight. So I got some guests. In the party tonight. So I'm so excited. And guess what? I got my Moet. So I will be popping the bottle. I'm a Moet girl. So hint, hint. So I have that. I don't, yeah, the liquor, we passed those days. So I'm on the Moet these days. So that's what we'll be drinking tonight. All right. I see y'all in the chat. Come on, we got 45 in the chat tonight. All right. Objection 403 says, good evening, TLA. Yes, he's in the building. If it was not for the TLA effect, I would not have 10,000 followers in less than 90 days. Like, I'm not sure if you all remember, it was October 28th. The nosiness just got the best of me that day. And I have the clip, and I'm going to get to that. Let me just say some more to the people in the chat. Mixed Chick in the house. Shout out to one of my members in the chat. Mixed Chick has always been a great supporter. I met her over in the Leeds channel and chat or whatever. So yes, thank you so much. Can someone tell Ashley Linnell how to subscribe from an Apple phone? I don't have an Apple product, so I have no clue. I would think it's the same. Go to YouTube and under the channel name would say subscribe, but maybe it's different than the Android. So I'm sorry. Coffee and Combo says, so very happy for you. Thank you all so much. Let me keep going. For always and forever, thank you so much, one of my moderators. I'm glad you got the notification today, sis. At the lead attorney, she said she was on your channel today. Yes, the lead was going live about Jay-Z and Diddy. He is so hilarious. Like, love it. Nurse Janice from the UK, thank you. One of my day ones. Thank you so much. What time is it in the UK? It's 8:07 here. What time is it over there? Keita G, you off the balcony, Keita? What's up? Keita says, Fit, congrats. Thank you so much. Keita G has been a big supporter from day one. Thank you so much. Alucci, oh, this is my hairstylist, my braider. This is my braider in the house. Thank you so much. Yes, Alucci, love you. Thank you so much. It's 1 a.m. Wow. Okay, well, thanks for hanging out with me. 1 a.m. It's a party. India Adams in the house. This is one of my participants from the 40-day process, which is the journey that I went on to lose 150 pounds in a year, which is where the Fitz lawyer came from. I was 375 pounds at the top of COVID. And clearly when COVID started and everything shut down, like all the fat people were dying, right? So I was so nervous. And I just had a moment and was like, girl, you need to get your shit together. So my pastor has a process called the 40-day turn up. I signed up in May and lost 100 pounds in 6 months and the next 50 in the remaining 6 months, and still on that journey. So yeah, I'm already down like 10 pounds this year. So I'm coming for sub 200. So we on the way for that. So y'all, everybody on their fit journey, you can follow me on Instagram at the Fit Lawyer ATL. I post my workouts daily there so we can keep each other motivated. All righty. Yes. Yes, Jim, I sure did. I'll pull up a picture and share it with you all. Yes, yes, yes. 150 pounds in a year and got 10K subs in 90 days. Yes. Okay. On a roll. Yes, yes, yes. Coffee and Combo says she was there the day you gained all your subscribers. The TLA effect ain't no joke at all. TLA is amazing. So let me see. I think it was like, I'm going to bring lead up in just a second. It was probably, let me see, October 2023. I posted my branding video on my YouTube page. And then I was like, what can I do with this YouTube page, right? And 2 weeks later, my pastor sent me an email and said that he saw this for me and stated that there was nobody else like me in the arena. And he sent me the lead attorney to follow as somebody that he subscribed to and loved. And so I started following Lead. And I was like, okay, Lead is amazing. Like, he is hilarious, knowledgeable, dropping in Spanish. I was like, I can't do that. I was like, Lead has lives for like 7-8 hours. I'm like, man, I cannot, right? So I just started chilling in Lee's chat, watching, and then here we are, right? So let me see. I see your super chats coming through. Shout out to Your Fit Photographer, says sends $10 super chat saying, congratulations, you are amazing. Thank you, thank you. So Your Fit Photographer is located in Atlanta. He is my photographer. So the branding photos that you see me post, he took those photos. It was a whole branding shoot. So anything you see me that I post that's a professional shot, it was taken by Your Fit Photographer in Atlanta. You all can look him up on Facebook and all social medias under Your Fit Photographer. Shout out. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Here comes drama. Yes. Oh, I lost it. Let me go back. Okay, hold on. There we go. Here comes drama sends $50. Thank you so much. Here comes drama is one of my sister friends from Lee's chat. I used to see her in AV's chat. I mean, every single time I post anything on Twitter, she is sharing it. Even when I don't post, like, sis, I saw you check in yesterday. You were like, I know y'all are mean with Mootung. How did it go? So I love the support that you show me. So thank you so much. Here comes drama. Thank you so much. Y'all, this Lee's community, AV's community, it's been so supportive from day one. Like, the people that I see in that chat and communicate with, y'all come over here. You show support, and I love it. Thank you so much. So without further ado, we are going to bring up the man, the lead attorney here. Let me bring him up to the stage. Hey, Lee. Yes, he got his board up. I don't have mine yet, y'all. Oh, I don't hear you. Is that me? I don't hear you. Can y'all hear him? Okay, I hear the buzzer.
Oh, okay. There we go.
There you go. Okay.
I'm struggle streaming. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. Now we now we cooking. How are you doing, Fit?
I'm doing so good. I'm so happy. Like, I know I'll be blowing Lead up. Like, I text him every time something happens. Like, I got monetized in a day and a half. I'm like, Lead, I got monetized. Then when I cut it on and I got my first super chat, my first membership, I'm like, Lead. I said, I know I'm acting like I ain't never had none before, but I haven't. Not on YouTube.
Listen, I feel you. I remember I got my first check. It was probably like $130 or something. And I emailed O'Shea Duke Jackson. And I was like, O'Shea, I got $130. This is enough to pay a bill. And O'Shea making about $70,000 a month at the time. He was like, nigga, if you don't stop emailing me about $100. It's amazing. But when you're small, every little thing is just it's a big step. It really is. And so you were just amazing. I knew you were always great, especially when you started coming up. But when you did that interview with that Black lady, I forget who it was.
China Nichols.
Yeah, it was the mother of one of the defendants on the in the trial, right? And there's just nobody. Yes. There is nobody in the legal sphere that could have done as good a job as you. You know, not me, not Nick Rekieta, my boy, not the Queen, Emily Baker, not Nate the lawyer. No one could have made that connection that you made with that lady, and then bring all of those years and years of experience that you have as a criminal defense attorney, especially down here in Atlanta, you know, working against that same Fannie Willis office. And so you were just in the right place and in the right time, and had the experience and the intellect and the wisdom just to do an interview that no one could have done. And I saw other interviews with that same lady, and they were terrible. I don't remember who did them, but they were terrible. So what you were able to do with that is just, I mean, it's such a huge skill. And really, people, if you're not a content creator, you watch the interview and you're like, man, you're good, but you don't really appreciate what goes in it. And as a content creator myself, like, I fully appreciate how hard that was. And it was something that even I couldn't have done the way you did it. So everybody write Fit in the damn chat, man. She is amazing.
So much. Thank you. Y'all don't even understand. Like, that night I was so nervous. I literally and this is my first time emailing Lee personally. So I put everything into the subject line because I wanted him to see it. I was like, oh my God, China Nichols agreed to come on tonight. I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Oh my
All
God.
In the subject. What did you think when you saw that? You were like, this girl is crazy.
Oh, listen, I love people putting people on YouTube. And you know, I sell my courses and all, but it's kind of how I'm feeling really about Bitcoin right now, because I'm understanding things about Bitcoin, and I'm like, man, this could be big. So I'm always talking about it. And that's how I feel about social media and YouTube in particular. You know, it's a lot of people that you and I know fit, a lot of attorneys who kind of feel like they're trapped. You know, they're not really happy being an attorney. This is not you, of course. You love being an attorney. You love fighting for people's rights. But a lot of attorneys are almost really who are just bitter. But, you know, they've been doing this for 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. They don't know how to do anything else. And, you know, I was doing this for 20 years. And at the end of it, I hated it. At the beginning, I thought it was amazing. At the end, I realized, man, this wasn't for me at all. And so I had to learn a new skill, this YouTube thing, and it opened doors for me and allowed me to meet so many amazing people. It gave me so many opportunities that I really just tell everybody about it. You know, I got a family member who has this really is my family member too, young nephew, 23 years old, and he's majoring in psychology. And you and I know that you're majoring in this. Like, what are you doing, right? You're going to spend 4 years. You're just trying to get a degree, which is understandable, right? But degrees in 2025, they don't mean anything. You'll get a psychology degree, and your next day you're working at the watch counter at Macy's, right? If we're honest. What instead of okay, you got to go all the way. A master's ain't even going to get it. So what if instead of spending 4 years learning psychology, you spent even 2 years learning how to do YouTube? You don't have to show your face. Just do these dang AI channels, these faceless channels. These faceless channels are making $20,000 a month, $40,000 a month. You know, you don't need to try to make $100,000 a month. You're 23 years old. Just spend 2 years learning how to do the AI stuff. Learn how to use Canva. Learn how to use Claude. Learn how to use ChatGPT. Learn how to use this stuff. Learn how to use the YouTube platform. People just don't understand that you're spending 4 years in college for what if you're not going to go all the way. And so anytime I see people and they're like, oh, maybe they're young and they're looking for a way, I always tell them, hey man, just try YouTube. And I think everybody should try it. Is it for everybody? No. College ain't for everybody. The military ain't for everybody. You know, being a nurse, being in the medical field ain't for everybody. being a YouTuber ain't for everybody, but you're never going to know unless you try. And Fit, you were in the community for so long, and just to see you try, you're like, fuck it, I'll try it. And then just to see you just explode on it, you know, it's really uncovering so many talents that you have, but you're not able necessarily to express on a one-to-one basis or in the courtroom or through motions in law. When you get on YouTube and you can explain stuff to tens of people, hundreds of people, thousands of people at one time, that's not an opportunity that lawyers get daily. And so it just really opens you up and allows your talents to be utilized much more effectively, because you're just allowed to talk to so many more people, and people can love you, they can support you. It's hard to find a lot of people who will love you and support you in damn criminal law, if we're honest, right? It's hard.
It's hard. Even when you're helping them and saving them for jail, like you bum people out, and I'll never even hear from them. Like, did you get out, pimp? Did you
That's exactly right. Because when you got out, you're supposed to come to my office to give me some money. Okay. Oh, that's why I heard from you, right?
Right.
Give them some game. That's exactly right. That's why I stopped practicing criminal law. In fact, I just couldn't handle. It was like the entitlements and just the. You know, if someone's going to jail for 10 years and you get them a 4-year deal, they pissed off. You know, well, why is it 4 years? Why can't I get 2? So if you miraculously go back and then somehow get 2, is, well, why can't I get straight probation? You know, they always want to move the goalpost.
Right,
like, fuck all of y'all, man. I can't have it. I don't have the personality for it. But then I do divorce law. And a lot of criminal defense attorneys like me, I definitely don't have the personality to do that. So
no, I did it for 10 years, and the last 2 cases I was cussing the whole way through. Like, the clients don't listen. We're winning on Saturday, and then by the time Monday comes, you did some stupid shit Sunday. Now we losing. And of course, I know you did this stupid thing until co-counsel over here cross-examined you, understand? Because you ain't tell me that you did this stupid thing the night before court. Oh, I hated it. Just give me a case where my evidence is the same from the beginning. And I'm good, okay? Look, that murder case, it's not going to change, okay? It's not going to change the night before court.
Right, the car was red, and the murder scene is red today. I never really thought about it like that, but that's true.
Yeah. Family cases, it's like the guardian ad litem don't show up to the day before court, the weekend before court. Okay, so it's whoever the child loves today. That's who's gonna win with the gal. You know, it's just like, man,
so true, so true. And so, guys, when y'all are watching, you know, shout out. We got 116 people in the damn chat, man.
I got 94 likes. Y'all better get them likes.
Okay, get the likes up. Get the likes up.
I like a 1-to-1 ratio over here, Lee. You know. I ain't got 466K.
I love it. She want the damn sub.
I want a 1-to-1.
Listen, guys, y'all look at Fit, and it's just like, Fit did not know that she was going to be a great YouTuber. And I'm telling you guys watching that some of y'all don't know that y'all can be great YouTubers too. You know, you can be like a diamond in the rough. You know, does Fit know how to work all of the damn equipment yet, or have her studio set up like she wants yet? No, but she's getting there. But the internal, which is the most important, she absolutely has. And a lot of y'all have that too. Like, there will be people who will just love you. There'll be people, even if you think, oh, well, I don't know anything about the law. I like cooking, or I like makeup tutorials, or I like true crime, or I like this or that, Legos, whatever you like. I like shoes. You can absolutely, maybe not do live streams, but make videos about that stuff. And if you like something, you can bet that there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people who like the same. And people just like hearing people talk about what they find interesting. And that can be you. Now, if you like Friendsgiving and you making hundreds of thousands of dollars and you don't want the drama, don't get on YouTube, because YouTube can have some drama. Fit already learned.
Yes.
It can be a little drama. But if you could do that, man, I absolutely think it's worth it. So if you're hearing my voice and you're not really happy with where your life is going, if you're in your 20s, you just gotta, struggle through it. But if you're in your 30s and 40s and you're seeing that your life is kind of set on a way, go ahead and try it. And there's no one who you should look to better as an example than Fit, because she's trying it, she's taking the leap, and people are loving her. You guys are supporting her so much, and she is amazing. And so many of y'all are amazing. So I love it. I love watching people like Fit start up, man. It just warms my heart. And Fit is just absolutely amazing. Somebody write Fit in the damn.
Thank
Somebody
you.
write Fit in the damn
Go
chat,
ahead and
man.
pop this bottle of Moet right quick.
Oh, okay. We popping bottles. All right, shout out. We popping bottles down here in the ATL. I absolutely love it.
I got some super chats. Keita G.
Oh, we got Keita.
$100 super chat.
Keita breaking her off. Shout out to the beautiful gift. They always doing the sisterhood stuff. All right. Shout out to the sisterhood.
Thank you,
from
Keita
one
G.
beautiful Black attorney to the next. That's beautiful right there. That is absolutely beautiful.
Keita G is an attorney she's a corporate attorney up in Boston, y'all. She says, congrats, Fit. So proud of you, sis. Yes, Keita G is making the big dollars. She got the billable hours, the clock and the dollars. Okay, you see she up there buying the red bottoms, want to put them in the snow.
Okay. trying to fuck up the red bottoms so she can get some new ones. I know the tricks.
Okay. I'm still trying to find a size my 11 can fit into. So.
Okay. Get them 14 slingbacks. Where Adrian Love is shopping. Oh my God.
Hit Miss Love up for borrow some red bottoms. Thank you so much, Keita G. Keita G has always been a supporter. Day one. Met her over in Lee's chat. Thank you so much, sis. I greatly appreciate it. No matter where I'm at on YouTube, if you are in the building, you show so much support. So I greatly appreciate it, sis. And hopefully one day we can meet when you come down here to Atlanta, get off the balcony, come hit me up.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Little threesome action, just 3 attorneys, all right? Everything attorney-client privileged, all right? Nobody saying nothing, okay? That would be amazing. We do need to have like a damn meetup down here, Fed. Go to Fogo,
like
just everybody come out.
Or something.
Yeah, not right now.
No. Like absolutely. March, April.
Yeah. That would be what's up.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Thank you so much, Keita G. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Keita.
All right, Objection 403 sends a $5 super chat. Your brows are on fire, Lee.
Thank you. All right, man. Okay. Objection. Shit. Yeah, about a month ago, I started losing a lot of this one. I was like, Lord, please, God. These are my money makers. All right. Y'all see Fit. Y'all see Fit up there with a little thing, right? These are mine. These are mine. So thank you so much, Objection. Sometimes it's the little things that count, boy.
Okay,
Jesus.
shout out to Ange927 for becoming a new member. Thank you so much, sis. Shout out to Keita G. She became a member. All my members, go check out that studio. I got posted a video, members only. It is coming. Why Lee a member? Somebody gifted him a membership. I was like, look at Lee.
Yes. Or somebody gifted me a membership now? So, because I got a message saying.
It was like a couple of lives ago.
Well, yeah, because I saw that because it just got a thing that said, hey, your membership is expiring. I was like, man, I hope Keita bought me another one.
Okay.
Shout out to Keita
G for gifting 5 Fit Lawyer memberships. If you got a membership from Keita G, say thank you in the chat. The names must be named.
Oh, hello.
Yes. We got Mirena. Mavida, Milmore.
See, listen, what language did you take in high school? What, Morena? That sounds like some damn COVID booster shot or something. Morena.
I took French, stupidly. I'm como vous, très bien, merci.
Oh,
hey. Okay.
French. What is that? It said, mi reina, mi vida, mi amor. Oh, no manches. Mi reina, mi vida, mi amor. TLA and Fit are my favorite YouTube team. Yes. I love Fit's intellectual commentary and humor. 100%. Totally agree with mi reina, mi vida, mi amor. Fit's intellect, her character, her commentary is absolutely amazing. 100%.
so much. Thank you so much. Lee's got the name, but thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
She was like Morena, you know, stepping. What's the weight? What's that weight loss drug everybody taking them shots? What is it?
Ozempic.
Ozempic, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god!
Yeah, but I'm going to take Spanish because I'm going to Spain in October, so I do want to go.
Oh,
over
really?
there.
What part?
Yeah, Ibiza and I forgot the other country, but we're going to 2 countries, so it's like a travel group. So Elite Creative Group, we traveling with them. It's probably like 200 of us. Can you imagine?
Wow.
200. Yes.
Is it all black women?
All black people. So
all black people, men and women.
Of course, the women will outnumber the men, of course, but.
Have you ever traveled with them before?
Yeah, we went to Greece a couple years ago together, and
how many of y'all went to Greece, more or less?
200.
So 200. How many of those 200 do you think are men?
50. Man, no, I'd probably say 75. Probably about 75 men.
75. So it's more like a 2-to-1 ratio. Be honest, you should be going down. I mean. Being honest.
Not with me though, you know.
All right. Damn. Them damn travel groups with them black women.
Grown people get that. Yes, they be off the table. But it's a good time though. There's no drama. We get to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's nice.
That's what's
and we're
up,
taking a private plane. Oh, Barcelona.
Barcelona is nice.
To Ibiza, and we're taking a private plane, the Soul plane from Barcelona to Ibiza together. So it's gonna be fun.
The Soul plane. I love that.
So I need to learn some Spanish before I go, so I won't be messing up people's names.
That's what's up. Well, shout out to mi reina.
Yes. Keita G is back with a $50 super chat. TLA, don't start nothing on Fitz channel. I'm trying to be on my best behavior over here.
All right, listen.
Don't cut up, Keita G. Look, hey, I want to know it.
Okay.
It's right, so come on and sign up with us. Come on, cut up, Keita.
What she really saying is, I don't want to write no checks. My ass can't cash. All right, that's what she really saying. That's what she really saying.
Keita over there getting scared.
Okay. The balcony kind of high. Okay.
Don't get scared, Keita.
Keita, hit the link. Listen, hit the link.
Yeah. Oh, let me drop the link. Okay, let me think.
She said, let me think. If you look down where it says mute and stop camera settings or present, do you see one that says share or something like that? Keita ain't coming up, but Keita, that would be cool for you to come up, have 3 attorneys, 3 black people. I don't know if there's ever been 3 black attorneys just on YouTube at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know if there has been or not.
I know you won't come up on Felipe, but maybe you'll come up for me.
Yeah, she ain't coming up for me.
Let me see.
Shout out to Keita.
I gotta go to the chat and drop it. I don't know. We might see. Thank you so much for the $50. That's Keita G is my stream sponsor, and for $150. Thank you so much, Keita. Let me set this up. Oh well, let me see. We got
we got Yoki. Shout out to Yoki.
It's a 10 lawyer membership.
Yes.
Okay.
Yoki, I don't got him on.
Thank you so much.
Yoki is amazing. She's up there in New York. She gave me some amazing cufflinks that she sent me for Christmas. Yoki is an amazing woman. She's come up. She hasn't come up in a long time, but she would hit the link back in the day. I think she'd come up once or twice up there in the Boogie Down Bronx or whatever. I'm sure she got on her damn Timbs. I hope everything is going great for you, Yoki, that you are staying warm up there in New York. Because if it's cold in Atlanta, I know it's cold up there. Shout out to Yoki. Did somebody write Yoki in the damn chat? She is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Y'all put Yoki in the chat. If you got a membership from her, say thank you. And she also sent another 5. So that's 15 memberships.
Wow. Shout out to the
so
beautiful
support.
Beautiful Yoki.
Okay, G, I put the link in the chat. This is only for Keita G to come up. So now how do I hit the pin button on it? Okay, there we go. Pin message. All right, it's moving too fast. Be still. There we go. Okay. All right. So come on up, Keita G. Keita G says, Keita G. All right, now, Keita, you gonna be flirting in my chat now.
Listen, Keita talking big shit.
Okay,
don't come down here to Atlanta. Listen, don't come down to Atlanta and be like, oh, I'm on my period. I don't want to fucking hear it. Y'all women got excuses.
I got a headache. All right, Keita G sent a $20 super chat. Are you talking about my ass, TLA? 3 seconds and you're done. Not even the blue pill will help you.
Oh, y'all see. Y'all see. Who y'all think gonna hit it harder? You think it's gonna be Lee or you think it's gonna be there Keita G? Whoever seen two attorneys go at it? It's vicious, boy. Two attorneys going at it. Y'all better hold on. Shout out to Keita, boy. God damn.
Okay. Shout out to Mixed Chick. Thank you, sis. She's gifted 5 Fit Lawyer memberships. Another sis from Lee's chat. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mixed Chick.
Yes,
Thank you so much. I greatly
appreciate that. There's nothing like Mixed Chick. She is amazing. I tease her about her skin color. You know, she got that peanut butter skin and them big cans, right? What Jason Whitaker say about Joy Taylor? She got peanut butter skin and big cans. But people don't know, man, that Mixed Chick really is a amazing woman. You know, she's been through a lot. All amazing people have been through a lot. Let's be honest. And she's been through a lot and just such an amazing human being, so gracious, so beautiful, but just, you know, her heart, her spirit is just fantastic. So somebody write MC in the damn chat, man. Shout out to the beautiful Mixed Chick inside and out. The peanut butter skin. Damn, Jason Whitlock crazy as hell.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mixed Chicks. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. So I have a couple clips that I want to share.
Another super chat too, man. Oh, sorry.
I do. I sure do. My bad. Pills, Potions, and Poisons. Thank you so much.
Shout out to Pills, Potions, and Poisons.
Super chat. Congrats, Fit. I need to become a member. Love your content. LOL. Thank you so much, sis. You've been so supportive from day one as well. First live, you were in the building. Yes. Thank you so much. Met you in Leeds chat as well. So thank you so much for the support. That's what I love. Like this family, your chat, the people in there, so supportive. Like I love it. I love it. So
100%. And from all ranges, you know, you got Big Boss Real Talk, who's the realest one. You got Pills, Potions, and Poison, who is a professional. She's a pharmacist out there in the mid, I don't know if that's the Midwest, it's the middle of the country anyways. An amazing person as well. You know, and these women, man, I could talk a lot about these damn black women. But there are just so many who are absolutely amazing. Now, some of them write checks that their ass can't cash. All right. Some of them say, oh, I'm going to come to Atlanta. Then they come to Atlanta, then leave. They don't even text you. They don't say nothing. Some of them scared. They'll say big stuff in the super chat, Keita. But then when the time comes, they all scared. Oh, I'm coming to Atlanta. And then, oh, I ain't going to come. Okay. But shout out to Keita, man. Shout out to Pills, Potions, and Poison. Shout out to all these black women just killing it.
I love it. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. I'm over here trying to pull my calculator out so I can make sure I give Keita the right credit for all of her support tonight.
Keita's just
I know awesome. I got to start to do this math fast. How you keep up with this, Lee?
Sometimes I don't. I just put them in the banner. I just stop counting. Because it's too much. You don't want to short people. And sometimes I just be over. I just be estimated. It's hard. It is absolutely hard. But Keita is amazing. Pills, Potions, and Poisons, amazing. Mixed Chick, amazing. Here Comes Drama, amazing. So many amazing people. Absolutely.
So many. Okay, shout out. Y'all give me a second just to update my banner.
So listen, while she's updating the banner, guys, think about it now. Keita did not know a year ago that she was going to be here talking to y'all. And y'all see how much y'all support her and love her. And I'm just telling you guys, y'all should try it. Just absolutely. Even if you try it and you're like, I don't really like it, that's okay. But you know, when you were a kid and your parents were trying to put you on to some new food, listen, just try it. If you got kids and you think they might like something, I don't want to try. Just try it. It don't cost nothing to try it. All right, so
Try it.
shout out.
And I still get nervous before every live, like super nervous. But it's been amazing.
Really?
Like I do. My stomach is like flipping, my heart racing up until I hit go live. Then when I hit go live, I'm good.
100%.
So the nervousness goes away. So all right, so let me show y'all how it all started. This was October 28th. And y'all, one thing about it, I'm an attorney, but I'm super nosy just anyway. So once we got locked out of the proceedings because they stopped letting the media come in, by the third day, I was in Clayton County in court listening to the lead talk, and I was like so agitated because I'm nosy. I'm like, what is happening? I know they're doing plea negotiations. I know they're discussing pleas. What's happening? So I finished up in Clayton County, and I dropped in Lee's chat. Lee, I'm on the way to Fulton County. I'm going to get the tea, y'all. I'll report back. Little did I know that it would lead to me meeting China, getting into the courtroom for the plea deal, getting brought up on Lee's channel after, having him run my followers up from literally 66 to like 2,000 and something in minutes.
Bam.
Minutes. Like that type of jump, where is that gonna come from? Like you need 1,000 to monetize. You gave me more, double than what I needed before I even left the courthouse. So when I got in the car, maybe like an hour later, I'm at 3,200. That's when I text China like, Lee and ran my followers up, so you need to come on my channel.
Okay. You better come on and get it.
Come and get it. And it's so crazy because I don't know where that came from because I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't even have StreamYard at this point. Wow. I came home. I knew that everything happened off of StreamYard, so I downloaded that. And thank goodness I had already posted my branding video on my page a year ago because that way I didn't have any blocks. Because Lee was like, I don't even think you can go live for like 24 hours. I don't think you can do this for it. But everything worked. I didn't have any hangups with anything. And Lee gave me a FaceTime phone call and literally walked me through setting up everything. And as he said the next day, a star was born.
A star was born. 100%. I mean, stuff does have to line up sometimes, guys. Do not come on YouTube and be like, oh, I'm going to get 2,000 subscribers in 24 hours. Shit, I ain't get that. You know, Kevin ain't get that. Kevin said some of the biggest YouTubers ain't get that. But, you know, we talk about advantages. And if you're going to succeed in anything, whether it's football or whether it's any type of endeavor where there's a lot of people, she got the Moets, you need to have advantages. And that's what Jamie Foxx was saying. In fact, y'all know the actor Jamie Foxx. When I saw him in an interview and people were just amazed at how he killed that Ray role. He played Ray Charles. And he was talking about his grandmother, you know, and his grandmother was really pressuring him to play the piano, and he didn't understand it. And he looks back now, and the only reason that he was able to really just kill that role and get that role is because of the skills that he had acquired. You know, so sometimes you'll pick up skills and you don't really know, you know, how it's all going to work out in the end. But when you see Fit do her interview, you see it all come together. So you do need some advantages, but it doesn't matter if it's wisdom, if it doesn't matter if it's experience, it doesn't matter if it's beauty, intellect, something. Everybody has something, I guess is what I'm saying. And so you can get on YouTube and just position it. I can't get on YouTube and say and talk about, you know, racing in the 100-meter dash, right? Usain Bolt's got that. I can't run like that. I can't talk about, you know, playing in the NBA and 40-inch vertical. I ain't got that. I just talk about, you know, my experiences as an attorney. Some of y'all are mechanics. You could talk about cars and stuff like this. Some of y'all like collecting shoes. And so Fit comes out here and uses her advantages at life and has given her and the things that she's dedicated so much time and effort to. And just look how it's paid off, man. So Fit's just an amazing, amazing example. And y'all can do it too. Everybody has something. I totally believe that. You there?
Keita G sends another super chat for $10. Said, yeah. You said, Keita, you meant Fit didn't know she was going to be here a year ago. Get her off the railing, off your brain, TLA.
Fit said, Keita said, I got Keita on the brain, okay?
Got Keita on the brain. Had a little Freudian slip, just a little Freudian slip. Objection 43 sends a $2 super chat, says TLA night dreaming of Keita again. Okay, he did mix it up. Y'all called it.
What
Michael
what
Love
Tasha
sent
K
$5.
say?
I almost missed.
Go ahead.
What Tasha K say? What
Tasha K was like, "Oh, I'm on that nigga head. Oh yeah, Keita's on my head. She's on my mind. I'm on the head. Shout out to Keita G."
Shout out Keita G to stream sponsor Keita G. Michael Love sends a $5 super chat. I almost missed the party. What up, Fit? Congrats. Cheers to you and all subscribers. Thank you so much, Michael Love. Michael Love is awesome supporting Lee's chat. He's gifted. Leads course to people. Leads course is amazing. Like, I still haven't finished either part because I'm listening to both at the same time. Because when you're monetized less than 48 hours, I had to tap into the money side and the skill side.
And the skill side. It's tough, man. And try to listen to that course. But really, the toughest part of being a YouTuber starting out is that you have a full-time job. That's the thing. What you want to get to the places where YouTube is your full-time job. That's where you just can explode. Because when you're trying to do two, it's so difficult. It requires so much time and effort. It's hard to sustain. But yeah, shout out to you and making your way through that course. That course is tough to get through. It's long.
Shout out to Keita G. She says Moet and Cleavage is the name of this stream.
Oh, yes. I love it. Moet and Cleavage.
Shout out Keita G. I love it. Yes.
Shout out to Keita.
Just a little bit. And my cup said, "Oh, where's the camera? Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey." So that's what we're doing tonight. Yes, and that's what this has been. And I just thank you so much, TLA, for giving me the jump start on this journey. It's just been amazing. Shout out to Objection 43. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. TLA night dreaming of Keita again.
And you're gonna pull that up again, huh?
All right. Let's go down to India Adams. Shout out, sis. I'm super proud of you, sis. This live is so inspiring and y'all are funny as hell. Thank you so much, India. India is one of my participants. After I came through the process, I became a leader in that process and brought other people through it as well to lose weight and transform their lives as well. So India Adams was one of those people. So thank you so much, India, for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you so much, sis. Thank you. All right, so let me bring up this where it all began really quickly. Let me see if this works. Share screen.
Shout out to Chris. He says, since you wearing my Zeta blue. Shout out to the Zetas. Are you in a sorority?
I am. Shout out to the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Oh my God. The damn Incorporated.
Yes. Shout out to all my sorors. Yes. We got any
doing the call out.
Yes, we doing the call outs. Oh, this is the one from the next day. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back and get the right one. And I cannot wait till my studio is set up. I have 3 screens. I need them all. I
need them all too, right? 100%. Shout out to the Delta. Shout out to the Alkas, the AKAs. If you're a sorority or a fraternity, put your sorority or the fraternity in the dang chat. Shout out to the Deltas. The AKAs.
Yes. Shout out to the Divine Nine.
But yeah, it keeps going. It is exactly right. Love is exactly right. It just keeps going. We got the Fit Lawyer ATL. Let me see if we can bring her up. Here she is.
Yes. Hey, ATL.
Yeah, introduce
Not
yourself.
even
Let
90
people know
days
where they
ago.
can find you.
Yes, I am the Fit Lawyer ATL, a 19-year attorney down here in the city of Atlanta doing criminal defense and personal injury. So look me up. My YouTube channel is live. I got like 10 subscribers, so y'all go hit it. There's 2 videos on there. So somebody drop the link.
Listen, somebody drop the link to the Fit Lawyer ATL.
Just look up the Fit Lawyer.
Gail or somebody, can you drop the link and then I'll pin it to the top? This is the person where we're getting all of this fantastic information. So please,
crazy.
Give me 1 second here while you collect your thoughts. I'm trying to wait to AV. Can you pin the
Sure.
Can you put the link in the chat? I want somebody. I want to do this first because we have the Fit Lawyer ATL. She is in the courthouse right now. And shout out to everybody who is in the courthouse. Everybody is watching. There is no one more qualified to talk to you about the goings on of this case than the Fit Lawyer ATL. Not one person. Shout out to Dennis, excellent reporter. Shout out to Sylvia, excellent vlogger. No one in this case can break it down to you like the Fit Lawyer ATL. Not even me, because I was not in the courthouse.
Drop tweet.
All right, so the Fit Lawyer ATL, I'm gonna pin her. Let me make sure it works. Yeah, and how many subs did you have at this time? It does. All right. So guys, listen, here's what I want you to do. And she's gonna tell us all about this. I want you to hit the link and go subscribe.
I didn't know that.
And when you subscribe, come back and put what number subscriber you are. Because she's small, we're trying to make it big, okay? She has 299. Who is going to be the 300 subscriber? Go ahead and put what subscriber number you are. All right. All right.
You said I was at 299. I had like 20 this morning, so they've already been hitting it.
Wow. Y'all hit her with the 10X. Thank you. Come back and put what number you are. Were you number 300? Were you number? Oh, we got 405 in the building. We got 490.
Oh my goodness!
Going up. 540 up in here. 590.
Okay, so I got.
Okay, so all right, so start us off in the morning.
Okay,
all right?
Okay. So I got China.
Lee, oh my goodness.
Amazing.
That was amazing. Oh my goodness. And then
click the other view. There you go.
There we go. I was coming back to it.
You on it. You're on it.
And then you dropped my Cash App and people started sending Cash Apps. AV sent me $1,500. Like amazing. And the numbers just kept growing, y'all. Like God is so good. It was just right place, right time, all of that. Because I'm super busy that day. I just didn't have any more court. I got down there that morning. Remember, they had me locked out the courtroom. They said there was no more room, but I was like, forget that, I'm hanging around. Something's gonna happen. Ain't somebody gonna get tired of waiting, and I'm just gonna wait longer. I saw attorneys that I've been practicing for 19 years here in Atlanta, so I know all of the attorneys that were involved in the trial, some better than others. But I saw one in the hallway instantly, got the tea from him that plea negotiations were going on, put it in the chat for you. You kept calling out, the Fit Lawyer ATL says this, the Fit Lawyer ATL says that. Next thing I know, Thugger Daily is posting stuff on Twitter. More people coming into the chat. Like, it was just an amazing day. Y'all,
that is amazing. And you know, they say so many times that sometimes the best ability is availability. You know, and you were there and available. Shout out to Vanessa. What does the beautiful, beautiful Vanessa say? Beautiful's like, hey man, that could have been Sylvia, but you know, Sylvia ain't want to cooperate. She want to help out. Fine. Okay, that's cool. Everybody's got their own thing. But you were there and you were willing to be like, yeah, I'll tell you what's going on. And everybody saw you. And that's really just, you know, the first step is just getting exposure, just getting in front of everybody. Because once you can get in front of everybody, they can see you and they can see how beautiful you are, how smart you are, your experience, your intelligence. And they can be like, oh, wow. But if no one ever sees you, you know, if you're just in the courtrooms and then you're in the office, how does everybody get to experience you? And so you putting yourself out there, which is what a lot of people will not do, Keita G. All right, Friendsgiving, just so many powerful Black women who's like, man, I ain't never getting on that shit. And you understand it, it's fine.
Yeah.
But you know, for you to put yourself out there and just be like, you know, and interact and get in front of the people and take all the bullshit that comes with it. I mean, Fit, you have just absolutely been amazing. Somebody write Fit in the damn chat. All right, Fit. Listen, I'm gonna have to take off, especially before my computer duck out on me. But thank you guys so much for showing up for Fit, and thank you, Fit. I'm just so impressed with you. So impressed. So glad you were on here. You know, especially in the legal space, we need more Black female attorneys. I think we only have like one or two. And so to have someone like you come in with your experience, just been amazing. We really need more professional Black people on here as well, just on the platform. And so to have you on here, to have N. Allen on here, to have Keita G. We either gonna get Keita G on here, or we're gonna get up on that balcony. She coming somewhere. All right,
right, we're gonna get her somewhere.
Okay, we're gonna get her posted up somewhere. All right. But just thank you so much for inviting me up here to help celebrate with you, and just to tell you that there's no one more impressed with you than I am. And you know, I've been doing this for a while, and I see people who are really good, and I see people who are really not so good, and I can just tell you are good. You absolutely have it. So thank you so much again for inviting me up here.
Thank you for coming up, TLA. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
No problem. All right, everybody have a good evening. Y'all continue to support Fit.
We got more guests in the back.
Yes, I'm gonna be here in the clouds. All right, watching. Big shout out to everybody. Shout out to Pills, Potions,
in the house.
Oh, shout out to
Friendsgiving. Damn! 50 Fit Lawyer membership.
Somebody write Friendsgiving. Yeah, I bet I had got one too.
From Friendsgiving, you better drop her name in the chat.
Man, if I ain't get one of these.
Thank you so much, Friendsgiving. I just heard Lee say so many great things about you yesterday on his on his live. So I hope for one day when you come back to Atlanta or whatever. I think you're out in Cali. She's in Cali.
In Texas.
Texas. Okay, in Texas. Hopefully one day we can get a chance to meet. Thank you so much for the support. If you got a membership from Friendsgiving, say thank you. I know Keita G, damn, she came in here kicking in the door.
For real. Somebody write FG. Who got it? Brick City got a dang Friendsgiving membership. DD, Lonnie got one. Karen got one. Miss Trial got one. All Access got one. Rossi. Everybody's getting one. Celestial got one. Vernisha got one.
I'm like, where did you see that at? Oh, you got to see it in the YouTube. Okay, I was like, where is it?
See, you're going to have all this once you get your 3 monitors set up. All right? You're going to be rocking and rolling. LaShante got a damn membership. Legal 2 Cents. Legal 2 Cents, are you an attorney? Great to see you up in here. Legal 2 Cents got a membership from Friendsgiving. Louisiana Lady, Inner Beauty, Elma, Gina, everybody got one. Big London got one. Ronald got one. Ron, Tone, Damali got one. Damn. Unapologetically, Ro the Diva got one. Leslie got one. All of y'all need to be thanking Friendsgiving. Friendsgiving is amazing. She is an absolute angel, and I do not say that lightly. She's been an angel not only in my life, but in so many other YouTubers' lives. Small YouTubers, big YouTubers. You want to talk about somebody who's so humble and yet so amazing at the same time, so gracious, so generous with her love and encouragement and support. There's no one like Friendsgiving, guys. So I mean, to get such a show of support like this from someone so special, Fit, this is something. This is absolutely something, because Friendsgiving y'all don't really know how special she is. I mean, just
That was
an
amazing.
amazing spirit. So shout out to Friendsgiving.
Shout out Friendsgiving. Thank you so much. That was amazing, y'all. 50 memberships. That was
That's
more memberships
crazy.
than I had. Thank
Okay.
you. I think I was down to like 41 since the
Okay. She
Thank
hit
you,
you with the double
so
up. So big shout out to Friendsgiving. All right, I'm gonna go on and duck
right.
out, man. But thank you guys
Thank
so
you
much. Shout out to Keita G. Keita. Shout
Keita
out
G.
to Friendsgiving. And again, somebody write fit in the damn chat. All right, I'm gonna be watching in the clouds. Shout out to Fit. Y'all stay tuned. Fit's got other guests coming up. Thank you so much, Fit.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you. All right, y'all. So thank you so much for all of the support you all been giving so far. So we got somebody else in the backstage. So being on YouTube has placed me in different arenas. So posting on Twitter has introduced me to new friends, new people, and you all know that I always talk about Moontooth whenever I'm interviewing someone from the YSL space, because ever since the day that I saw his revocation, which was October 18th, 2024, my heart went out to him. Hindsight is 2020, so I'm not really here to discuss prior representation so much, but just how the judge sentenced him to 5 years, it just really touched my heart. So there was a connection made. Someone reached out to me on email. I got an email from this person, and he had done so much research on this issue. He started following the trial like many of you all on YouTube, and I'm just so happy to be able to work with him on helping Moontooth and whatever we're able to do. And so without further ado, I'm going to bring James up to the stand. This is Happily Angry Lawyer. Y'all give him a round. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. I'm really close to my camera, I just realized.
No, you're fine though. But thank you so much for your patience, y'all. He has been in the back the whole time we was up. So I am so glad that he stuck around. This is Happily Angry Lawyer. And do you have a channel?
No. People have been trying to get me start one, but
okay. Now you're in California, so tell everyone like how you all are doing out there. We are all seeing the fires on the news. I'm praying for all of you all. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing fine. I'm downtown Los Angeles. There's nothing flammable for miles.
Okay.
It's concrete everything. For my office, I don't think you can see this when we talked the other day, but you can see the fires from my office. Wow. I didn't know that when I went to work that day. I wouldn't have gone, but
right.
Yeah, they're pretty close by, but I don't really know anybody myself that's been affected. But yeah, I mean, it's scary, but I'm just watching it on YouTube like everybody else for the most part.
Yeah, it is very scary. I have family out there. I have some cousins, and all the younger cousins were like, is this the end of the world? Like, it kind of it just puts you in that mindset, right? I saw a video online where 2 gentlemen and a dog were stuck in the house, and the flames were like roaring around the house for minutes and minutes. They got out, they got rescued, but
oh, really?
Praying for everyone in California. So it's so devastating. So prayers to you. So I just kind of gave a brief little intro, but tell everybody who you are and how you got here.
I'm sorry, it just reminded me of a court hearing I had, I think it was 2 days ago. Somebody tried to use the fires as an excuse to get out of a personal appearance, and it did not go well. The judge didn't appreciate that very much.
Judges don't appreciate that. No, I had to beg to get out of one today. I was supposed to be in Bullock County, and I knew if I wouldn't be able to get back home. So luckily they let me out. But
yeah. I mean, let me see about me. I grew up in Maine. Let's see. I went to DC. I was a bartender for 7 or 8 years, and then I decided that I needed to stop doing that. I went to law school, and that was actually back in DC. I love DC. It's a great city, but I got into USC, and so I came out west, and I was there for 1 year, and then COVID happened, so it was mostly 2 years of remote law school back home where I originally was in the first place. So kind of short circuit that whole process. But yeah, I graduated and I started doing stuff with. I need to phrase this. I always say I start working with Ponzi schemes. I didn't work with Ponzi schemes. We worked with the FBI and the SEC. It was a private firm, and so we do lots of discovery, and we try to get assets back from the Ponzi schemers.
Okay.
They came up with, they can spend money in ways you wouldn't think of. I mean, Pokemon cards, statues themselves, jets, boats, apartments, cars. And
I can only imagine. And you're tracking all of those assets down.
Yeah, there were these two guys that ran a Ponzi scheme. They'd always go Harley shopping together. So they'd have like every couple of months they'd go buy Harleys together. I always thought that was nice, but the SEC didn't think so.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah. So I don't really have any criminal law experience. I was just following this on YouTube for the entertainment at first, like many people were. But I just wanted to see. I didn't know it was Brian Steele at the time, but he was getting locked up, and I thought it was going to be entertaining to see Brian Steele get locked up.
Yes.
It was, just not for the reasons that I expected.
Right.
And I have no idea how I got started looking into, I don't know what I call him, Moontunk or Antonio, because I know,
right? Everybody affectionately knows him as Moontunk. Either way, Antonio Sledge, yeah.
But yeah. I don't know what it was, but there's something that just seemed off about the entirety of his experience with the criminal justice system. And I know I wasn't the first. I know like Allison Yates did some research and writing into some of the mistakes in the indictment, re-indictment, and all that. But I'm kind of the obsessive type, and that kind of spilled over into Antonio's case. And it was just one thing after. I mean, I'm still finding stuff. I found something new. I don't think we've talked about this yet, but like this week or last week. And it's just years and years. I mean, literally decades of inaccuracies in his cases. And I'm really excited that we get to tell this story. That's, I think, the thing that I'm really looking forward to, because I mean, obviously the revocation got so much attention, but it's bigger than that. And his name's really been dragged through the mud in a lot of ways. And it's I'm excited to get to tell a little bit of that story.
Yeah, same here. You know, representing him, we don't really want to get into too much of anything right now, but meeting him yesterday on a jail visit, I think we met with him for probably like an hour yesterday. He's 2 years younger than me. It's like my little brother. And he's doing really well. Probably better than I would be handling the situation, but he seems to be, staying in good spirits, and we are hopeful that we are able to help him. Because you all know with the law, just because there's something wrong or just because we find errors or can make arguments, we don't know what the result will be. But I am super excited to have the opportunity to be able to work with you, to be able to just try to do anything that we can do to help him. Because like James said, there are a lot of errors all the way through with him. And I think you all saw it as well, watching the live of his probation revocation. It was just heartbreaking. Just every piece of it, from the state's presentation of whatever evidence they were trying to present, right? And then the his attorney presenting stuff to the judge. And having the meeting with him yesterday and learning what we learned about him, I'm so disappointed that did not come out in court. Like, we cannot wait to share just so much, everything that he had going on with his life at the time. It was amazing. And I hate that it was not able to be presented to the judge. I think that it definitely would have given us a different result. But hey, that's what we're here to do, is get in here and clean up this mess and see if we can get Antonio home.
Yeah, I've already tweeted most of it. So if any of you have any of that stuff saved, just, don't share it. That's all secret.
Yeah. Don't bring anything back up. Like, don't dig up any old tweets or anything. Just let things lie where they are. And we're like James said, finding new things and doing the research. Yes, alchemy, air quotes, right? And gonna get to the bottom of things. Shout out number 12 online says, I am crying to learn of the support that Antonio Sledge has obtained from these two people. Thank you so much for your time and assistance. Blessings to you both. Thank you so much, number 12 online. This is going to be very exciting to work on and very exciting to be able to hopefully free someone from an injustice that we all witness. So that's the biggest part of this. So
you're so much more professional than I am. I was looking at your announcement post yesterday. God, you're so much better at this than I am.
Well, I'm in court every day, so I can, it's the poker face thing, right? It's like now that we're representing him, I kind of need to, we got to play the game until we win, right? And then we can start talking, and letting y'all know how we.
Yeah. It's funny what you said about him being in good spirits. I was talking to one of his, I don't know, somebody close to him, and they were like annoyed with him because he was so like in such a good mood.
Yeah,
you're supposed to be sad. Like, take it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess he's very if you don't laugh, you cry sort of thing.
Yeah, he does have a very positive attitude.
He seems very oddly taking it very well.
Yeah. He has I feel like he has an old spirit a little bit. Like it was a couple of quotes that were kind of old time. Like I heard my grandparents say, count the good days over the bad days, that kind of thing. Like he's holding up.
It was funny. Like it's weird to meet somebody that you spent that much time like researching, because it felt like I knew him, but obviously I've never met this guy before. But when I met him, it actually did kind of feel like you did know him right away. It was
it does. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were the same way actually. I felt like I knew you right away.
Yeah, because just from seeing on YouTube and stuff, and then like with like I've never spoken to Antonio Sledge. I don't know him, but when he came into the visit, the video wasn't on yet, but we heard his voice, and it's like, oh my God, Moon like I can recognize your voice. So like really it was amazing. Yeah. He is. He's in great spirits. His health is good. He looks good. So he seems to be doing well there. He's not in great conditions, but I can't really go into that. But it's prison, so it's never going to be good conditions, right? So yes, Queen Valerie, Jim has been on it. When I got the first email from him, it was like, "Are you interested?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm interested. Send me what you got." When he sent me everything, I was like, "Oh my God!"
That was just a piece. I didn't want to.
Yeah, that was just a piece, like because he's talked to me about so many other things. So when I tell you this man is in support of Moontung and the injustice, righting the wrongs that were done to him. And I'm just so, like I say, thankful to have you on the team. Thankful that you reached out. We connected because I was just thinking, hey, we just, I even talked to Keith Adams about it during the interview that, hey, we'll just, file a motion for the judge to reconsider. And after meeting with James and with him, that's what we were thinking. But once we got into it and started looking, like it's so much bigger than that. So we're so excited. So everybody hit the like button. I think we got 151 in the chat, 205 likes. Y'all know I love more likes. Yeah, that's great. That means that everybody that comes in likes. Yes. Thank you so much. Keep busy as it says fit. You look amazing. Thank you. Go ahead.
I'm here too.
I know, right? Y'all saw James who loves as well.
Yes, it's crazy how many. I mean, I'm not going to get into the details, but we've spent as much time talking about which of these wrongs that he's suffered, which of these things do we want to address. It's not, is there anything wrong here? It's which of these 865 things do we want to focus on?
Right.
And, like you said, nothing's guaranteed, but I think that at the very least, it's clear that things were not done correctly at all times in the last over 21 years. I mean, over 21 years now. And I think it's going to surprise some people. I know most of the comments that I get on Twitter are about the factual acknowledgments and the infamous factual acknowledgments. And I have plenty of opinions on those, but that's the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, it's like it's so much bigger than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's kind of, now that I'm getting into it and I'm looking, and I watched back to the probation revocation from October 18th, and I don't know if I was in that moment, if I would have caught everything that we're catching now, so a lot of times hindsight is 20/20 with these things. So it's not, when we bring it all out, it's not how did everybody in the room miss this? It's not that kind of thing, because you're in the moment of everything happening. You're going with the flow. So that's what it is about appeals and going back after Monday night quarterbacking. Like, you can always look back at things and see how things should have been done differently. Nobody's perfect. As an attorney myself, I've had ineffective claim raised after the fact on something, like, well, you could have done this motion. Well, I didn't do it because I thought this, like different attorneys can have different opinions. You could choose in the moment to not do something because you think it'll lead to something that'll hurt your client, when somebody comes later and says, no, I think I would have tried it. So it's the practice of law, just like with the practice of medicine. So not always is it done right, but when you see grave injustices like we see in this case, we can't wait to get in there and fuck some shit up.
Wow. Oh, it's funny. I started my Twitter account in like October, September maybe. I wasn't even really planning on tweeting, but I just got so annoyed that I started tweeting, and then, I mean, here I am. So it's funny how everything came. But yeah, I mean, everyone makes mistakes. People see things differently. And even, I mean, it doesn't, a lot of times it's something that once it's pointed out to you, it's obvious and you immediately understand it, but it's just that day it didn't occur to you. And some people ask me, like, why didn't Doug catch this mistake? It's like, this not, I don't even know if he probably wasn't even there. I would assume he was probably with his client, but a lot of the stuff that we're looking into is so niche, and it's years before. It's stuff gets settled and stuff disappears.
And like you said, Doug, he had his own client. So when you're in the middle of a trial, you're focused on your client. And so while, yes, we are a collective effort and we try to catch things, and you make a motion for mistrial, I'll go research it, I'll come file mine, but sometimes you're not able to catch everything. Queen Valerie says, is there any court date set up yet? No, there's not a court date. We are at the very beginning of stages of gathering documents and doing research. So we do not have a court date yet, but we will keep you all updated when that arises. Don't worry, we're not going to keep anything from you all. We want the public involved the entire time, because it's been you all support and you all being involved that has brought us together and garnered this representation for Moontung. So we're definitely going to keep you all updated as we go. Yeah,
and he knows how much, well, actually he doesn't know how much support he's gotten, but he has some idea.
Yeah, he has some idea. Prior to the hearing, he was on Twitter as well. So he was seeing all the posts and everything like that prior to, being taken into custody. So he knows that everyone was supporting him, and we've let him know. And his kids have let him know, about all the support that you all continue to post about it. So let's just say great spirits. I was surprised in how good his spirits were, but he's great spirits.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, okay.
His family member. I did. I definitely. That was before I knew I was going to be doing all this. So I probably shared more than I would have now, but it's what's done is done. It's funny. I think I was on that show for hours, and I got through like a sixth of what I thought I was going to get through.
Wow.
Let me see. Do you want to answer the question? I haven't spoken to.
Not yet, but we'll reach out.
Yeah.
Like I said, we just met with him. I couldn't, we couldn't get started until I had a firm yes from him that he wanted us to represent him. And so we'll be filing, courts were closed in Atlanta today due to the snowstorm, but Courts will be back open Monday, hopefully, or Tuesday. We'll get our entry of appearance file, start requesting docs. So we're at the very beginning of this thing, but we're gonna get in and tackle it and go there. So Ashley Linnell says, how do you feel about Yak? I'm gonna go live about Yak tomorrow because there's been some confusion about what's going on, y'all. Yak has a lot of open stuff that is keeping him in. So I'll kind of go through that tomorrow and break it down. But James, how do you feel about Yak?
You're so much more professional than I am. I feel like, you know how I feel. I think I don't even know where to start. First of all, if you're in prison, or not in prison, in jail for a thing, and stuff happens in that jail, and then you're acquitted, like the state, even if you did the thing, the state made you do the thing by putting you there in the first place. It's not like you did it, you didn't choose to go to jail. Mm-hmm. So it's not even like a volitional situation. You are in this. I didn't go to jail; they took me, as a wise man once said.
Right.
But I just okay. How can I not get in trouble? I don't trust people involved in identifying the crimes that are happening in that jail. How else can I say this? I just don't trust the process. I mean, first of all, federal consent decrees are serious business. They don't just do those because you broke some federal law. They're a really big deal, and you combine it with the DOJ report, and you're essentially letting the people who oversaw the conditions that led to that report and to the consent decree, keep somebody from their liberty after there's already been an adjudication. There's so much wrong with it. I mean, and then we could get into the whole overuse of, pretrial detention to begin with. That's its own thing, and that's a cycle. You put too many people there, keep them there. Mm-hmm. I mean, look, people are a perfectly sane person put into Rice Street for years is going to commit a crime at some point.
Yeah.
It's just creating a situation and then punishing people for you subjecting them to that situation.
I
don't have any super coherent or articulate or insightful thoughts. I don't like it. I think there's some kind of overlap between Antonio's case and Yak's case, not factually, just kind of in the way information is conveyed and presented and recorded and shared throughout the system, throughout the criminal justice system. And in 2025, it needs to be better.
Well, I was a public defender in Fulton County for 8 years, and I'm not surprised by any errors or anything. I had a client recently that came to me to get his record cleared because there are some ways that you can get your record expunged. New word is restricted, but you can get your record cleared after some time passes with some charges. And there are things like retroactive first offender, that kind of thing. So this guy had a conviction from 1999 that made him a felon. When I go look at the record, y'all, his case was resolved as a misdemeanor. He was never a convicted felon, but thanks to a clerical error, he spent from 1999 to 2024 as a convicted felon, having restrictions upon his life all over clerical errors. And it's unfortunately, it happens a lot. And we are seeing that even in Muntun's case, things outside of this case, just old charges and mixed up with different people. And it's very sad, but that happens a lot, which is why every time I would have a client that came in that told me like, this isn't my charge, or I already handled this case, I always would research, because like 8 times out of 10, they were right. So it's just a lot of error. I don't know if it's because it's all humans doing things at all. It's just, well, you know what it is people don't care enough. People don't care enough to follow through and make sure that, all T's are dotted and I's are crossed. And even when problems are presented, sometimes people still don't care enough to kind of come back and fix them unless it involves their loved one. And that's just kind of the unfortunate part of it.
Yeah, I think that kind of came up in the revocation hearing. I'm not going to get into specifics, but there were errors that everyone knew were errors, but it was just kind of oh, that's an error. That's just how it goes. And I know nothing about criminal law. I just obsessed over this one set of facts. I've never represented a client in a criminal case, so I don't really have that experience. But it's definitely, the stakes are much higher, and this stuff really matters. And the thing that occurred to me recently was, if you get that first, say the client who, I don't know this client, but say he couldn't get a job in 2002, and then he ended up committing a crime in 2003 because of his circumstances, and say he had actually become a felon in 2003 or 2004. It's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy in a way. And even if you're not a felon, like, it's just, you can still be made into a felon or transformed into a felon or put into a position to become a felon because of that initial mistake.
Yeah, it's sad. So say the best thing to do is just stay out of the system, because once you're in, it's so hard, and it's hard to get out, and it's easier for them to keep you in the system, like what we're looking at with Yet, because everything with him, they control that. And if they wanted that man to be home after a not guilty verdict, he would be home after a not guilty verdict. They don't need a judge to grant a bond. Prosecutors can always consent to a bond. So the fact that he's still in is because Fulton County wants him still in custody. And it's very sad that because you got beat on a case that you shouldn't have brought in the first place, you then take the upper hand when you can against a man that wouldn't have these charges if he hadn't been in jail. Rice Street is horrible. I think they were just given like $6 million or something. They got a consent order they're trying to work out because 3 days ago now, they filed a lawsuit against Fulton County. We'll cover that as well this weekend. And once the lawsuit was actually filed, now they have to start working on an agreement. And there is an agreement in place. There are some things that they have agreed to do to the jail, such as fix the locks. The fact that you're housing criminals without locks is ridiculous.
That's just the definition of a jail. Like, that's not fixing the jail. That's just being a jail. Like, you need the locks to work. Otherwise, it's just like a dorm or something. Like, the locks is really an important part of what makes a jail a jail.
Yeah, and the fact that they literally do not work. I've had clients in there, and they tell me, so I know that this is fact. They do not work. You can pop the lock and go freely in the pod. Now, they're not roaming around the jail, but the pod area where several tens of people are housed is not locked. So if somebody wants to pop your cell and come in and fight you, you got to just be ready. Like, there's nothing there to protect you. I had clients that basically, he's like, every night I go to sleep, I kind of got to sleep with a half eye open because I don't know if I got to fight tonight. Like, it's ridiculous. And this is jail, people. This is not prison where people are sent once they're convicted of a crime. This is jail where people are being held that are innocent. Hello, he was in jail for 31 months, 33 months before he was found innocent of the charges, and now he's still there for charges he's caught since he's been in trying to fight for his life.
Yeah, that reminds me of
just very heartbreaking.
Didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just saying that was one of Shannon's attackers. I assume both of Shannon's attackers. Neither of them they were both awaiting trial. And I know obviously we focus on the YSL people, but both the aggressor and I don't know what happened, but somebody was an aggressor and somebody was a victim, and both sides of that. Neither of them are have been convicted, or at the time convicted anyway.
Look at what Raynette said. You see the comment?
Oh, you couldn't find it. I couldn't. That's funny.
Yeah, we're looking for that as well, right? It was read out. It was considered against him. Yeah, where did that come from? Yeah,
I'm sure they wouldn't make that egregious of a mistake. There's no way.
No
Yep.
way would they give a charge that somebody's never had in a way to revoke them.
Yeah.
Mitigator says the best thing to do is never agree to probation. Sometimes you don't have a choice, unfortunately. Let me go to some more super chats that we had in the past. Objection 403 sent a $5 super chat. Thank you, sis. Said, don't tell Tasha K that TLA wants Keita all over his bald head. Because Tasha K said, what? That y'all would not let Lee put it on your head. So Tasha K is always going back and forth with Lee, so that's always funny.
Really good friends of Mitigator, by the way. She's capital crime mitigation work. She works in Angola and a lot of.
Who are you talking about?
The 2 comments ago, Mitigator, the one who said something about never accepting information.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's capital mitigation work, and she's really cool. And she's starting her own podcast or video YouTube things. But she does really interesting work. She was in Angola recently. I think she's a fundraiser right now, or she's trying to raise funds for inmates of Angola, which is, I don't know if you. I mean, I know you know, but if anybody out there doesn't know, spend 5 minutes and read about that place. And she's excellent at humanizing the people that are in these, guilty or innocent, humanizing these people that are in these places and advocating for them.
Oh, wow. Okay. Does she have her channel up? Is it live? If it is, Mitigator, drop your channel in the chat. Any mods, just pin that in the chat for me, please. Thank you. Thank you. That's great work. Christy sends a $2 super chat, says, since you're wearing my Zeta blue, congrats on 10K. Thank you, sis. You know, as Deltas, we can rock all colors. But yeah, I got the blue on tonight. Michael Love sends another $5 super chat, says, what it do, lead? I see you, player. Just had to toast the cleavage before I dap the fellas. Yes, thank you, Michael Love. I know lead is still in the clouds watching, so he appreciates that shout out. Thank you so much. Here comes
I'll go first next time, by the way. He has too much energy. It's hard to follow that. I'll go first next time.
I know, right? I got you. Here comes Drama, sends gifted 5 Fit Lawyer memberships. Thank you so much. Here comes Drama. If you received, and this was at 8:53, so when I go back and watch the chat, if you all did not thank her, let me see your thank you now. If you got a membership from Here Comes Drama, be sure to thank her in the chat. And we got Keita G with another $10 super chat, says she's be on the balcony before camming up. I love it, Keita G. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your love and support, sis. Thank you so much. Shout out to one of our stream sponsors tonight, Miss Keita G.
There's a comment about Miles Farley that I think we missed too. I don't really have anything to add about that one. Other than
I saw that about Miles Farley was the kid that was making has a clothing line. Yeah. I really thought that he was going to hold out a little longer because I know there was a fuss about the speedy trial, although I know there was some issues about it in the filing. So yeah, it sucks for him. He did get a first offender plea. So once he completes 3 years of probation,
this is first.
Yeah. You're supposed to only have one, right? Because they read out 2 for Moontunk, but clearly that doesn't make any sense. But we'll figure that out as we go along as well. But yeah, he got a first offender plea. So once he completes that, his record will be clear. And he has a minimum of 3 years that he has to complete on that probation. If you know, you know, send a $5 super chat, says watching from the clouds. Congratulations, Fit, and shout out to TLA. Thank you so much. If you know, you know. Lanny Living Design sends a $5 super chat. No comment, no question, just for the pure love of the game. Thank you so much, Lonnie. I greatly appreciate your support. Objection 403 sends a $5 super chat, says, why does it take so long to get to trial in Fulton County? Not enough lawyers, not enough judges. Well, objection 403, what's going on right now? COVID. Okay. And I know COVID was COVID's 4 years ago. I understand, but we're still in the COVID slowdown and we will continue to be, because let me tell you what happened. COVID shut down the court system top of March of 2020. We were still working on Zoom, doing hearings on Zoom. Trials paused because I was supposed to have a trial that started at that time. It paused. Indictments paused because in order to indict serious felony charges, you have to impanel a grand jury, right? Which means people got to be in closed spaces. We were doing the 6 feet, right? So no, we weren't impaneling grand juries. So from the Supreme Court of Georgia got involved and put down orders during the pandemic that told us what we could and couldn't do. And they actually paused all indictments from May 2020 to sometime in 2021, almost a year. So you got to think about it. If let's take Fulton County alone, Fulton County's state court, which is the misdemeanor division, which you're talking about like DUIs, battery cases, criminal trespass, that kind of shit, that is in state court. They have 10,000 arrests a year. They don't have to have a grand jury. They can just accuse their cases with solicitors. Well, flip that to felony court. Just say if you just had 10,000, but Fulton County is the largest county in Georgia. So I would think is, I don't know, 100,000 arrests. I can't even fathom the number. But just think, if you have all of those arrests occurring during that year process and you can't indict them. So they're sitting in a queue waiting to be indicted, but people are steady getting locked up because people weren't staying in the house during COVID. People were still getting locked up. You remember we had George Floyd during that time. We had a lot of protests going on. So there were people getting locked up. People were still out. So those cases just piled up and piled up. And once indictment process could start the following year, now you got cases from the last year and you got cases from this year. So it's a backlog. Also, when it comes to a felony case, a lot of times if you're charged with a very serious crime like rape or child molestation, murder, they're going to be offering jail time. So those are a lot of cases that you want to take to trial. Well, I mean, if you got all these people that want a trial, it's going to be bagged up. If you only have, I don't know this number for fact, but I think I'm going to say 12, maybe it's 16 Superior Court judges in Fulton County. It's only 52 weeks in a year. They cannot try a case every week. They still have to run calendars for things like arraignment, probation revocations. They still have to have civil calendars for civil cases. Some judges still have to hear family cases such as divorce. So there's just not enough people in the world to catch things up. So you get a lot of plea deals. I will say that a lot of people kind of have negatives about Fani Willis, the DA in Fulton. And yes, I can agree with some of them. But a positive is she does investigate the case prior to indictment now, which wasn't done with the last administration. So we are seeing a lot more dismissals of cases. Surprisingly, I don't know how YSL slid through, but that's another story. But she is dismissing a lot of bullshit cases. So that is helping the backlog. But ninjas in Atlanta just been getting to it. This is a lot of cases and there's a lot of bag up. So it's just going to continue. And that's with every metro county in Georgia, things are bagged up. So that was a long explanation, but I hope it was a full explanation so people can understand what the backlog is this day.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Go ahead.
So I do think there was some trouble with just finding enough lawyers for the 28 defendants in the YSL
case. The YSL case. Yeah,
in general, but that one specifically. There are a couple of motions in 2022 that the state filed that says we're definitely ready to go, but we need to find lawyers for these defendants. And then later in 2022, it's look, we're definitely ready to go, but these people don't have lawyers, and they were asking Judge Glanville to appoint lawyer. I don't know who, but I guess you're just gonna make them appear. But
then the trial got started and they weren't really ready though, right? It was so crazy. It was like, when did they decide? The speedy trial demand fucked them up. That just destroyed the state's plan with this case. There was a prosecutor, Don Gary, that started on this case that got removed from the case. He now is out in Gwinnett County, I believe. I think he's prosecuting out in Gwinnett County now.
I saw his name recently on something.
Yeah. I just spoke to somebody, did a consult the other day for a potential client that had him on a case. So he's out in Gwinnett now. But so they were switching DAs. They kind of had to relaunch investigation. There was that breach that the city of Atlanta had where some evidence got destroyed. Hardly any of the detectives are still employed with the city of Atlanta, right? They're gone in private practice. Gaither is at the Hawks. Somebody else is at the Hawks with her. I don't know where Viverito is she a school teacher or something? Who was the school teacher now or something? I don't know. I can't keep up.
No, I'm not. I shouldn't react like that. I didn't know she was off the. I don't know.
I don't think she's still. I can't remember. Like I can't keep up. Some of them were gone, some were there, so it was hard to keep up with everyone. So, yeah. But it was just a mess. So, we are just excited to kind of delve into it. No, Glanville is still a judge in Fulton County, and I believe he is still the chief judge in Fulton County. So, I think that yeah, he's definitely still a judge. He just got removed from this case. He didn't get removed from all cases. So yeah, he's still a judge. So yeah, let me see if there are any more super chats that I missed. Objection 403 sends a $5 super chat. Oh, I did. I just answered that question.
We do need more judges in every. Yeah. I don't want to speak about Fulton specifically or even Georgia, but there are a lot of courts that just need more judges. This is a rule of thumb.
Yeah. And objection 403, the issue with this is that the judges now have started giving ridiculous bonds on cases. So while they're setting bonds, I mean, I have 17-year-olds with $250,000 bonds. Now they're charged with like maybe 6 counts of entering auto, and then they'll slap a gang charge on top of it because they in the Range Rover gang, so they get a gang charge on top. The gang charges, they're usually setting bonds for those at like $50,000 a piece. It's ridiculous. The kids are getting bonds that their parents can't make. They have to make a decision on feeding the family, hiring an attorney, making bonds. So they allow them to sit until the case comes up. But you just got a whole bunch of 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds sitting in Rice Street for just an indefinite amount of time waiting on the case to go to trial or to get resolved. And they just in there, I mean, doing what kids do, unfortunately. And then when you put them in there with hardened criminals, right? Because some people get brought back from prison for probation violations or new charges, or hell, you got some people might have done 20 years, get out, get locked up for something else. So now you got a 17-year-old in with a hardened criminal that's like 40 years old. As you know, it's just an unfortunate situation. I don't know what solves it all. We're just trying to do our little piece at a time that we can. So hopefully we're able to get Mootunk out of prison so that he doesn't have to suffer any craziness in these jails. But yeah, it's just a mess.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm going to give two people or groups I want to give credit to is the prison administration people, not the people who put people in prison, but I was really impressed with their promptness in working with both me when I first was speaking with Mootunk and then in arranging the Zoom, our meeting with him. I was really impressed by their professionalism and some of the Fulton County like transparency data that's just available online is really interesting as well. You can find a lot of stuff.
It is.
It's sort of
it's online.
Yeah, if you just look through like the budget records for the DA's office, you can find a lot of stuff in there.
You can, yeah, salaries, a whole bunch of stuff. And we learned from Ashley Merchant that you do an open records request for damn near anything. So if it's not already online, you can get an open records request and get it because it's government. So everything is public. So thank you so much, James. This has been great having you up. Do you have any last words or anything?
No, I just want to get started. I'm anxious. Yeah, I can't wait to get started. And
yeah,
I'm optimistic. I know I'm supposed to be keeping things, measured, but I'm definitely optimistic. I'm excited. And I think people will be surprised at the scope of what it may not all come up. Maybe, we only end up talking about a narrow set of things, but I think people will be surprised.
Yeah, me too. And like you say, we may not be able to put it all in this fight, but we definitely will reveal all once this fight is over, even if we're not able to put it in the filings for this document. So thank you so much. Jamar is also working on Sledges. He's a mod in Cats. Okay, somebody's explaining to who you are. So yes, Jim is the man. Happily Angry Lawyer, Happily Angry Esquire. This is the man. He's out in California. So sending prayers your way pray all is well from the fires there.
Yeah.
Hopefully things get under control soon. I'll be talking to you because we're working together. So we'll be.
Congrats on the 10,000, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes. That's what we're here to party and celebrate tonight. So thank you for joining me, and enjoy your weekend. And I got some. I'll email you. Because we're gonna be working on this like every day. So I already talked to somebody last night and got some new direction. So I'll send you an email about that.
Everyone, cover your ears. Well, nobody listen. What was? Okay.
Basically, remember the last thing we talked about, and you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna start researching that," because I haven't. I was told we need to put everything there.
Oh man, I don't remember. Okay,
I know. Look, I'll send you an email. No problem. Okay, we so excited about this. So, all right, bye, Jim. I'll send you an email. Thank you so much for coming up. Thank you. Yes, thank you all for showing Jim so much support. I'm so excited I met him. Like I say, when he sent me the email, I had no clue who he was, but we have just talked a lot and met quite a few times on this case, and we're in it to win it. So I'm excited. Let me give a shout out to the Cash App from Riri Carter. This was sent at 9:14 p.m. So I'm not sure if you're still in here. It says for a sledge, a little help. Thank you so much for the $25 Cash App. We greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have been so supportive. Shout out. I got my Moets. Do y'all got y'all? You got you some turn up over there, some liquor, a little champagne. We're celebrating 10K. Y'all got me to 10K in less than 90 days, which is amazing. I had a leg up. Lead and AV gave me so much support, starting my channel, bringing me up during their lives, giving commentary to you all in chat, and you all follow through. So I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me go to my little notebook and make sure I cover everything. So now we're at the time of live Q&A. So I don't know if any of you all have any questions for me or anything that you all want to ask. We'll do that for a little while before we get through partying tonight. I'm in Atlanta, so I'm snowed in. So I can't leave. I can't leave if I wanted to. So you're stuck with me. So if you want to hang out with me, you all can do so. If you got any cute questions or anything that you want to ask, let me know. JT, you got to rewind the video. We just gave a whole update on Moontoon. I will say he's in great spirits, greater than I thought that I was going to see when we met him yesterday. We had a Zoom meeting with him. He is in custody, in prison, in the Georgia Department of Corrections system. We had a visit with him yesterday. It was a great visit. There was laughter. There was sharing about his life, and everything that I learned about him yesterday is something that I will be sure you all learn about through our work. And I was just so disappointed that we didn't get to hear that stuff at the probation revocation hearing, because he's doing a lot of great things with his life prior to being snatched off the streets for 5 years in that revocation hearing October 18th. So I definitely hope and pray that we are able to change, do something for him and change his life. Does anyone have any question? Is there oh no, we don't have anything set up for him. I don't know if his family will be setting up or anything or not, but we don't have anything set up for him. So I'm not Raynette says I'll cheers with my beard. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Jason Hodges, I see you in the chat. Thank you. Thank you so much for the love. Michael Love says, Johnny Walker Black Label drinking here. Okay, you on the hard stuff. I can't do it. I'm just going to keep pouring my little Moet. I'm a little girly girl. I can't do the hard stuff. Like, those days are behind me. Mixed Chick says, Texas got ice and snow. Okay. We got about 3.5 inches. They say that it's supposed to, pause? No, I'm just playing. It's supposed to keep doing some wintry mix overnight, and then tomorrow hopefully we'll get a little sun and things will start melting, because y'all, I'm like a 3-day in the house. Like after about 3 days I get cabin fever and I want to get out. So come Sunday I'm ready to break out of here. So yeah, Keita G, yes, global warming is crazy. Shout out to Keita G, one of the stream sponsors. Global warming isn't it weird how LA is like California's on fire. In Georgia, we over here got snow and ice. And it's so crazy. And I think you said Texas. So it's crazy. Global warming is crazy. Lenny Living Design says, I'll pretend my alkaline water is bubbly. Okay. Yes. Shout out Riri Carter, new member in the house. Thank you. Thank you so much. I got your Cash App. Thank you so much for becoming a new member. I appreciate your support. Shakisha McNeil is up in the DMV. She says DMV is getting a little more snow tonight and tomorrow. Isn't that crazy? Like, I mean, January and February, there are our coldest months. So, I mean, this is the best time. And I mean, I kind of enjoy it. I get to sit in and get some work done and not bothered about running around. Church is already canceled live in person on Sunday. So it's going to be a long weekend in the house. GMR says he lived in the DMV for 10 years, the best. I know that your fit photographer is from Baltimore. So we got some DMV in the house. All right. Okay, Jay says I just went back and watched. Yes. So we covered all that about Moontoon. Shout out again to the lead attorney who started the live off with us. Yes, we are. The D Life, Jenny D. I'm on that champagne. It's been like an hour and a half. So, excuse me. All right. She says, are you guys doing this pro bono is what she's asking. And yes, we are. LaShawn 100 says, congratulations. Thank you so much, sis. I know, I couldn't believe it. Like this week, I mean, Sunday I was at like 9,080. And just to see it keep creeping up each day, I was like, oh my God. I woke up this morning and I was like, I'm 20 away. It's going to happen today. And I went to work out. And when I got done, it was there. And I was like, oh my God. And here comes Drama. She's so supportive. Sis was on. She already was telling me before I even announced. I love it. I was right. You came on my page and put a post. So thank you so much. Here comes Drama. Alchemy in the chat. Major supporter. She has been supportive since I was in Lee's chat. She would send me screenshots of my comments when he would bring them up. Alchemy would send me screenshots the times when Lee would bring me up on his channel. And just thank you so much, sis, for the support. You're my very first moderator. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the love and support that you give me every time. Y'all, she will text me some. If I need to be paying attention to some, I'll get a link. I'll get a text. Hey, go check this out. She keeps me in the know. I got a lot of y'all like that. Y'all will send me emails about stuff. And it's just so supportive. And I just love it. Yep, I'm on IG, Keita G, the Fit Lawyer ATL. That's me. So go look me up. I am on IG. Yep, I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, although I really don't post a lot there. Y'all, this is a lot. People that are on social media and y'all that keep up on like IG, Facebook. I do Facebook a lot, right? Because I'm older. So that's where we at, Facebook. So y'all on Facebook, IG, TikTok, Twitter, which I still don't really know how to use well. And then what else? Like, it's just so much on social media. So I'm really on IG a lot. I'm always on Facebook. So if y'all looking for me, I'm on Facebook. I'm old. I'm 45, y'all. Find me on Facebook, okay? I cannot keep up with all of this different social media. All right, so yeah, it's a lot. Yes, and I don't have a family yet, although I have tens of clients that are like my children. So it's a lot. I cannot keep up. So the best way to get me, I'm old school, is to email me. I hear that email chime like in my sleep. So my email is at the top of my channel, fitlawyeratl at gmail.com. That is the best way to get to me, is to send me an email, because yeah, y'all be everywhere on social media. I can't keep up. It's a whole job. So I'm still working. I haven't retired like Lee, but y'all get me to 100K before the year is out, and I'm putting in my 2-week notice to my own firm, because this has been amazing. Like, y'all, I got my first YouTube check in December. It was like $1,200. Can y'all believe that? Like, I wasn't even on YouTube like that, right? The check that's coming at the end of January is $1,600. It's $2,700 in 2 months on YouTube, off of TLA kicking me in the butt, giving me an opportunity, and here we are. So if you're thinking about joining YouTube, guys, just do it. it is it's amazing. And I'm at home right now. Like, I don't have my studio set up yet, but I'm at home sitting at my kitchen table talking to you all. So it's 138 in the chat. We got over 1,000 views on the video so far, 263 likes. Like, that's amazing. So I love it. And yeah, DK Bowl says I'm 61 and not old yet. I know that's right. Look, okay, because yeah, we in this thing. So I said older. We're just older, but we're not old. We're just older. Yes, Lena Living Design says that's awesome. I can't wait until my other channel gets enough followers for a $1 check. Drop the channel. Drop your channel in the chat. If one of the mods can pin Lonnie Living Designs channel in the chat and y'all go subscribe, check her out. Let's do it. Let's do it. Your fit photographer says check, check, checks. Let's get that studio up and running. Yes, yes. My desktop was supposed to be here tonight, but I don't know where it is. It's probably stuck somewhere between Kentucky and Atlanta because of the snow. So that's the last piece I need to hook everything up. So I love you all too. So as soon as that arrives, I'll get the photographer over here to set up the camera and the lights. I got all my lights, y'all. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait to set up the studio. And if you are a member, you just got your membership tonight, go look at the member only video of the studio. You can get the first peek. It is coming along. I'm so excited. Friendsgiving. Thank you so much, sis. Friendsgiving says, congrats again, Fit, on hitting 10K so quickly. You're such a natural, so knowledgeable and engaging. Can't wait to see the heights you reached. You'll be putting that 2 weeks in no time. Cheers, sis. Cheers, Friendsgiving. Thank you so much. Y'all, and the Friendsgiving is from Lee's chat. Like, the fact that she is on my channel, she gifted 50 of you all with memberships tonight. 50 memberships. Like, it's a lot of money. And then bless me with $100 super chat. The love is so amazing, and it all stems from Lead and AB's chat and just the community, this YouTube community, y'all. Like, it's amazing. So if you're nervous about getting on, find you someone who's doing something similar you like to do, or that you just like and admire on YouTube, and start following them. Get into the chat, get active, make friends. And when you go live on your own channel, those same people will come over to support you. And so it's just been just amazing. Like, it's been amazing. So thank you so much, Friendsgiving. I can't wait to meet you in person. Lee just raves about you. I can't wait to meet all y'all in person. So I don't know what me and Lee, I don't know if we'll do it together or do separate, but come springtime, me and Alchemy been talking. We're going to plan a meet and greet. So you all can meet me in person. I can meet you all in person, shake some hands, and who knows where this is going, y'all. Who knows? Like, the Fit Gang in the house. Like, this is just the beginning. It hasn't been 90 days. It hasn't been. Okay. So Queen Valerie said, I got to stop talking shit and losing friends. Okay. Okay, right. You got to play nice in the chat. Play nice in the chat. Mixed Chick says, we are not meeting on the balcony. No. That's Keita G and Lee. We'll let them get the balcony started, and then we'll meet up at the restaurant. Okay, we'll let them be a little late. But we'll meet up at the, y'all know what Lee love to go, what, Capitol Grill or Fogo? My favorite spot is Houston's. Okay, so that's my restaurant. I don't know if any of you all have been to Houston's in Atlanta. We used to have 3 locations, but now we're down to 2. And that's my favorite restaurant. That is my, oh, guess what? I was in Houston's, like, actually it was right before I got COVID. So right after I got back from Vegas, I had a mediation Wednesday and got a case settled for a lot of money. Yes, I love that. And my celebratory spot is always Houston's. Whether I'm alone, meet somebody else there, Houston's is my spot. So I went and I'm sitting at the bar and I'm over there eating my spinach dip because that's my favorite appetizer at Houston's. And then the bartender turns around and he leans in and whispers to me and he says, are you the Fit Lawyer ATL? I was like, yeah. He was like, this guy recognizes you from YouTube. And this guy's across the bar. And he was like, hey, I saw you on YouTube. He comes over and has a whole conversation with me. So, yeah, this has been amazing. But yes, Houston's is my spot. That is my spot. So just hint. You can find me in Houston. You can send me to Houston's. Houston's is my spot. Trakeisha says, love Houston's. They closed New York location. I cried. Oh my God. Y'all don't have any in New York? Girl, that's my restaurant. If we didn't have any here, yeah, I don't know what I would do. Queen Valerie says Capitol Grill's fine. You know what? I haven't been to the Capitol Grill. So I guess, I got to take lead out. So he is not going to let me forget about that. So that'll probably be my first time going to Capitol Grills when I take lead. So I have not been. Trakeisha says City Kitchen is my favorite in Midtown. Yes, I have been to City Kitchen. They got quite a few of those here. Yes. For Always, Forever, for Life says never heard of it. Not sure which one you mean, Capitol Grill or Houston's, but Houston's is amazing. They have them all over, and they're a part of the Hillstone brand. So in some cities they'll be called Hillstone something, but it's Houston's. It's amazing. Just like a little upscale eatery. I love it. Love it. Okay, Keita G, that's where we're going. We're not going to the balcony, but if you come to town, I'm taking you to Houston's. That's my spot. So that's what we'll do. I'll get together. So shout out Friendsgiving. You come to town, that's where we go. We go to Houston's. Yes, Houston's. Okay, so Houston's that is on Peachtree, which is our Midtown location, was next to Justin's, which that was the restaurant that Diddy used to have when he had a restaurant in Atlanta back in the late 90s, I think it was. That's where his restaurant was. Or it might have been early 2000s. It's next door to it. So not the same locations, but yeah, Justin's used to be next door. So that was like a little club eatery spot. So it was a jumping spot when he was down here. So I don't know how many freak offs happened in Look, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know. But he did have a restaurant here. So yes, Keita G says I need to make it to the A. I have a few friends there. Yes, you need to plan a visit. Hit me on IG or email. Let me know when you're coming in, and we would definitely get us some hangout time in. So if y'all got any questions for me in the chat, you can drop it. If not, then we're gonna wrap things up. We coming up on 2 hours. Oh, y'all, I want to show this one little clip because I straight fanned out, and this has been my biggest live to date. 45, or it might be up to 48K on the Young Thug live. Oh my God. We haven't talked about that. So if you're new to the channel, I am the one who interviewed Keith Adams December 4th about the YSL case. Keith Adams is one half of Young Thug's legal team. And while we were in the middle of our interview, one of the people in the chat asked a question about whether or not Thug was aware of all the support that he was receiving in the chat. So I'm not going to spoil anymore, but y'all, I got to share this moment. This was amazing. This went viral everywhere. So let me pull that up real quick and share it with you all, because this was a great moment. This was super fun. I fanned out. Like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, and it was so funny because when it first happened, I forgot that I was the only person that he could hear, because I really was like, y'all say something to Thug. Like in my head, it was like, where y'all at? Say something to Thug. He can hear you, but he could only hear me. So that's when I was like, oh yeah, I got to get to talking. So I just want to share that with you all really quick.
He's on a different level for me, but he was very humbled. As a matter of fact, look who's calling now.
Oh, is it Young Thug?
Yes, it is. Hold on.
Wow, let's put him on speaker. Isn't that
Hey,
something?
Jeffrey, what's going on, man?
Man, just chill. What you got going?
I'm actually on a live stream with a reporter talking about you.
Okay.
So say hello to the folks.
Hey, y'all see Young Thug. Hey, Young Thug. We have been praying for you, supporting you, watching you. We are keeping you in prayer while you're on this probation. It's just, yeah, we got you in prayer.
Hey, Jeff.
Keith,
yes, sir.
Get me off the probation.
Okay. I wish we could start a petition to do that. We got to get you on the channel so people can hear from you. Like, everyone has been so invested in this trial and the outcome. How did that support feel? This is the question I just asked. Did you feel the support from everyone?
Jeff, we'll hold off on the attorney-client conversation in a second, but what the folks want to know is how you felt about the support that you received from everyone online in the chat. everyone out there, how you felt about that support.
I was loving it. It kept me going.
There you go. Listen, man.
Thank you.
You send me those photos of the jury and shit that they got out of my house.
I will do that. Tell you what, let me.
Oh my God, that was amazing, wasn't it? That was amazing. Like, Keith Adams is so freaking cool and smooth, wasn't it? I love when he was like, for sure. I love it. Love it. That was amazing. Like, that was not playing. A lot of people was like, did y'all time that? And he said that was nothing but God. Like, just happened to have asked the question, and there he calls. Like, I almost thought, like, is he watching the live? But clearly he didn't know who I was. So he was not. But I loved how at the end he was like, where my shit at? Send me the picture with the shit they got out of my house. Like, I'm out of jail. This is like, shit, this is a month and like 10 days after the plea. And he's like, send me a picture of the shit they got out of my house. He is still, and y'all, that case is still pending. That is a civil forfeiture hearing. That is still something that's pending. I'm not sure. I need to look into it and see if I can find the case and see if there's any court dates or whatever, or if they worked out something on that. But that is a separate hearing than the criminal hearing. It's a civil forfeiture action that they took out to try to seize all of his items because he was a part of this big RICO conspiracy. So that is still pending. And as we saw, even on December 4th, Thug was like, send me the pictures of my shit so he can get it. Because I'm sure he had insurance on everything. So he's probably filing claims on stuff, but they're still responsible for that. And that watch that they claim they lost, they need to find it. I think the estimated value was like $600,000. It's on a sworn affidavit that Fulton County has it, and now they're saying they don't. So I don't know where they're gonna get that $600,000, but they got to come up with it because Thug is still looking for his shit. So we gotta. But that was a great moment. So I wanted to share that with you all because this platform is just allowed for some amazing things to happen. The next morning, because Thug hasn't given an interview since he's been out. The only other time anyone's heard anything from him was on the TikTok, Instagram video with T.I. So that was like the second time everybody heard from him. So I woke up that morning and I had text messages from everybody, Instagram, in IG DMs. It was on Hollywood Unlocked, like Jasmine Brands, The Source, every urban paper had the Fit Lawyer ATL, and Thug calls in and Thug says, ask his lawyer to get him off probation. Like it was amazing. So thank you all for your support and making things like that happen. This has just been a great journey. And like here comes Drama says Nathan Wade got that watch. Okay, y'all already know he be dressed to the T in his little Briani suits and stuff. So nice little timepiece to go with it. So we'll see. That was the nail. Ashley Linnell says that was the nail in the coffin with the jury. The way they treated his property. Yeah, the way they treated his property, the way they treated the evidence in the case, the way they treated the interrogations, because as Max pointed out, these guys were like 16, 15, 16, 17 when they were interrogated. Here we are 10 years later. And so to be reminded that these are little kids they got in these videos that they're trying to make a case off of, try to trip them up. It's just, it's Nathan Wade still practicing? I would think so. Like, I haven't seen him in court practicing. I have seen Mr. Bradley, Terrence Bradley. I've seen him a lot when I go to Cobb County. I've seen him a lot in court. I have not seen Mr. Wade in court, but no attorneys just stopped practicing. That's all he knows how to do. He's been doing, I take that back. Not all he knows how to do, but that's his license. That's his bread and butter. Like, that's all he's been working to do. If I lost my license tomorrow, I don't know what the hell I'll be doing. I'll be dropping this shirt down a little more, going to Magic City or something. I don't know. Like, I don't have any other. I've been doing this for 19 years. This is what I always wanted to do. It took me 7 years of education to do it. So 719, like that's all I've been doing all this time. So I would have to go get some new skills, I guess, be someone's secretary or something like that. Like, I'm not trying to find out. So no attorney is trying to find that out. So I am sure he's still practicing. Y'all making jokes. I'm not finna mess with y'all tonight. I'm not finna mess with y'all practicing in funny bed. Hit the YouTube streets. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Look, hey, I'll be trying to get over there, get on that balcony with Keita G. Go find me somebody, give me 1.5 million. What? Is there another Skip Bayless? Like, I mean, I can close my eyes. Right, after me saying bands will make her dance. Okay, y'all take my law license, we're gonna be in some problems. Right. Yes, Trakisha, TLA retired, so can you. Yes, he did. Oh, if that law license is gone, I'd be flipping this every day. I'll be on here live every morning talking to y'all. What y'all want to talk about today? Because I need some money. Like, what? Every morning. I'll be on here 5 times a week. But yeah, so hey, never know though. I don't have to retire, but I can get someone to take my position. So working on hiring new associates for the firm so that I can get on here with you all more. So yeah. Lovely 404 says lead attorney says YouTube is the answer. It is. Like, if you're interested in getting on YouTube, do so. It's been amazing for me. It could be amazing for you. There's so many content creators out here. Y'all, it's 8 billion people in the world. So just find you a few of friends out of there that follow you. Like, it's people that like everything. Fit, are you covering the Melly case? I will be. I haven't started yet. I was following Male Millionaires chat. I see she's getting into it. There's some funky stuff going on with his lawyer. Now he's got to make a decision whether he wants to keep this legal team or get a new legal team. So I'm going to catch myself up on the Melly issue so I can bring you all that. Fonnie is appealing, getting kicked off of the Trump case. So I am going to pull that appeal up and review it and bring that information to you all and whatever else y'all want to hear about. Like, Jussie Smollett, I hadn't heard anybody talk about that, but he is no longer a convicted person. So we're going to update you on that. So look, I just love the law. So y'all tell me about a case. I'll go look into it, and y'all want to hear about it, we can talk about it. Cover the young girl from Detroit that came. Is that Nakisha or Nakate? Tell me what is that, the young girl that starts with the N, the young girl? Tell me about that. When I heard Miss Jefferson talking about that on What the Elf Wednesdays. I don't know. Did y'all catch that Wednesday from when Kayla was talking? We're gonna get on that tomorrow. I'm gonna say that for when I come to y'all tomorrow. We'll talk about Yak and we'll get into that. Karen Reed trial. I kind of peeked at that first time around, starting back in April. So we'll be covering updates on the Karen Reed trial. Y'all, I think those cops did that. I don't even know enough about the case. I remember when it first occurred and just hearing the story and the snow and the party and the outside. I was just like, I don't think she's good. I really think the cop it's a cover up. It's a horrible case, but it shows you that the color blue trumps white, black. It doesn't matter. That color blue is something different. So yeah, she ain't hit that man, bag up and hit that man and leave him. Like I said, I got to get some more into it and read it, but I could just tell when it first occurred and just hearing the stories, I was like, nah, she ain't do that. Shoot. Yeah, I know. Objection 403 said too many people doing the Karen Reed trial. So like, I'm still working, right? So I'm still in court. Sometimes I got court, so I may not be able to stream something, but I can definitely go live or definitely do a video to give you all an update. So, we'll see. Queen Valerie says that color blue is a gang. I'm in the gang now, Queen Valerie. Uh-oh. Funny you say that though, right? Oh, it's right. Naziah. So yeah, I will be looking into that. That's heartbreaking, a heartbreaking case. But I remember when I pledged in spring 2000, and so we would do like community service in the neighborhood, and we were having a car wash. And so, we all got our red on and stuff. So I had my grandma was visiting. Well, she stayed right across the street from us. So she was dropping me off at this car wash with my mom. And when we pulled up and everyone's in red, she's like, what? This look like a gang. I was like, no, Grandma, we're not a gang. We're a civic organization. So yeah, Grandma was like, y'all all got the same color on. Y'all look like a gang. So I guess that's what Love them were thinking too, right? Yes, Keita G, the police are a gang. They are. Raynette said, let me see you crit walk. Not yet, not yet. Come to the meet and greet. Come to the meet and greet. And I might bust out some crit walk on you. I ain't gonna have on blue, but I might bust out a little bit. We'll see. Come to the meet and greet. We'll see. Yes. Yeah, so the police are a gang. So that Karen Reed case, that's crazy. In the Karen Reed trial, Ashley Linnell says they are trying to disqualify the Fed's experts from testifying the Commonwealth in Karen Reed. Okay. Well, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I know a lot of people. I'm into the Diddy case. I want to know what's going on with that. Meg and Tory got a lot of crap going on. Tory appealing, y'all. Don't even get me started on that case. Like, I'm gonna do a live on that, y'all, and I'm gonna play y'all when I do the live on Tory and Meg. Y'all come over there. I know a lot of people are like, Tory didn't do it. When y'all hear the gunshots from this case, I think your opinion will change. Like, I'm sorry. When I heard the evidence after it was released, I mean, I believed her from day one. And when I heard the gunshots that were caught on the neighbor's Ring camera, Tory's right where he belongs. You shoot at me like that. You shoot at my daughter like that. I don't give a damn if you shoot in the air. I don't know if you all have ever been shot at before. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama originally. Okay, home of the first 48. And back in the 90s, early 90s, like they would shoot at Legion Field, which was like the football games, like whatever big football game was going on that weekend. And can you imagine leaving out in the tunnel and gunshots going on? Like, that is fearful. You're running from your life, even if you are not the person that is the target, because bullets don't have a name on them. And to hear I think it was 5 shots in rapid succession being fired that night. Yeah, he is where he needs to be. Yes, here comes drama. Megan is a victim. I don't care if she was drunk. I don't care if she was sleeping with her friend, man. You don't get to fire 5 shots at someone, period. Like, that's ridiculous. The fear that you instilled in her, even if you weren't aiming directly, shooting at her, whatever, hit the ground and ricocheted and bullet fragments went in her foot. I don't give a damn. You shoot at me, your ass going to jail for as long as you can go. And I'm gonna fight like hell that occurs. So that was ridiculous. And we'll cover that in the live. The Lil Rod case. I did hear his, oh, sorry. You got to get me back to YSL. Say Lil Rod, YSL. I thought you were talking about Lil Rod Diddy. I was saying, boy, that lawsuit was crazy. Oh, Lil Rod. Yeah, I hope he wins this appeal as well. And I will be interviewing Lil Rod's attorney soon, Ms. D'Angela Williams. So Miss Angela D. Williams. I'll be interviewing her soon. So we're posting that so we can hear all about that. Because I want to know a lot too about his previous case. He was already under a life sentence that's being appealed, and how he was the youngest defendant in the YSL trial. So yes, Queen Valerie, I will be covering the next set of the YSL because we still in it. I want to know how it's going to turn out, right? Like James and I were talking about that. What are they going to do for this next case? Are they going to have Lil Woody come back and testify? Are they going to have Antonio Sledge come back? Is our client going to come back and testify? If so, I'm finna raise hell all like Ashley Merchant and everybody to protect him even further, right? Does he's still under subpoena? Does he still have to come back and testify? Like, who are you going to be running back in this case? What's going to happen? Who are you bringing back? Are you going to be able to find a jury that hasn't seen anything about this case? I mean, Woody is like the most famous witness in the world from any case. So I don't know. Is he needed to come back and testify? I know Eppinger. I kind of feel like it's a game of chicken. Like they're both going to trial, but right before trial happens, something's going to happen. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to drop the RICO and just try him on the individual charges. Then that would do away with us having to bring back all these famous witnesses, right? I mean, Woody is everywhere. He just did an interview with Vlad TV. Who doesn't know who he is or hasn't seen anything about this trial? Like, how are they going to pick an impartial jury? If we took 9 months to pick 10 months to pick the first jury, how long is it going to take to pick the next one if the first jury hadn't heard shit because it hadn't been a trial? So this is going to be interesting. Garlington and the conflict with Gaither. Is that, I know, right? when D was on the stand, did he say that Garlington auntie was fucking Gaither or something like y'all, this trial has everything in it. Like the detectives having come on back. All right. Okay, y'all. Can y'all hear me? We are in a snowstorm, so my power is starting to flicker. I did see Woody get baptized. Wasn't that amazing? I did freeze. Am I back? I'm back. Okay. The power flickered. It is we're in the middle of a snowstorm down here in Atlanta, so the power flickered. So that is what up. That's what happened there. Yes, I did see Woody get baptized. That was amazing. Y'all, I don't know. I might have to wrap this up. I think my power is starting to flicker. Let me go to these super chats. Okay, I think I'm caught up on super chats. Let me go back. All right. Marley G says, thank you for the membership. So whoever gave Marley G a membership, she appreciates that. Okay, Raynette said froze like the snow, right? Alchemy says she was so proud of him. Yes, that was amazing to watch. Raynette, guess what? I ain't even on Wi-Fi tonight. I hooked my Ethernet up. Y'all, my Wi-Fi got me last time. And I was like, no more. So I have my Ethernet, but it's the power is flickering. So that's what is happening. The actual power is flipping out. And I don't have flashlight. I got my cell phone. I got like 2 cell phones, so I got those flashlights. So prayerfully, we're good. It flickered a couple times earlier, and then it stayed on. So I'm hoping that I stay on. So if not, I'll be in here with these flashlights. And it's 10:20, so it's almost bedtime. So I just be taking my behind to sleep if this power goes out. But it looks like we're still good for now. So Vlad is yes. When I saw Woody on there with him, I was like, oh God, okay. I know he's changed his life now, and there's no more pending cases because Vlad, like you leave Vlad and go to handcuffs. Like I don't know what it is about Vlad, but I know TLA has done a few interviews of Vlad. He's still good, so I don't know if I ever get asked to come on Vlad. I don't know, but I ain't doing nothing wrong, so hopefully I won't get taken in. But Here Comes Drama says, thank you tuning in. You jumping the gun. Here Comes Drama. I'm still around 10K, not 20K yet. We on the way though. We on the way. We coming. Speaking into existence. I love it. Yes. Jason Hodges says, oh, and the fit lawyer go to TLA's. Okay, he is just right down the street now. We be like about 12 minutes away. So I gotta get there. Yes, Alchemy says, speaking into existence. Yes, thank you all so much. This live has been amazing. We have been on for 2 hours and 17 minutes. I am going to get ready to wrap things up. Thank you so much for joining me and celebrating this with me. Shout out to TLA, the lead attorney. He is amazing. Shout out to him. Thank you so much. Thank you to AB for both just believing in me. TLA sent a lot of you all to follow the chat. AB gave $1,500 blessing into the channel that day, and it has just been amazing ever since. So I appreciate you all being here and supporting. Thank you, India. She says she's still here. Yes, sis sent a super chat early on. Thank you for sticking around. Yes, Alchemy says we get into 100K. Yes, you already know, sis. 100K and it's out of here. I'm putting in the 2-week notice. No, but practicing law is what I'm born to do. Is what I love to do. So I'm always, keep my foot in the fire, but I do love YouTube as well. So I am making provisions to be able to be with you all more. And we snowed in. So we back tomorrow. Talk about go over that. Tell y'all why he's still in jail, what's going on with that. Possibly Sunday, since we snowed in again. I might be back then too, talking about funny. Got to catch up on the DOJ, Fulton County. They filed a lawsuit. There's a consent order floating around. So we got a lot to talk about. So thank you all so much for the love. Thank you. Yes. Hashtag Javon. Yes. Prayers. Thank you all so much. Thank you. It's just been amazing. YouTube has been a blessing. I thank you all for the support from day one. 10K subscribers in less than 90 days. Y'all are just showing out for me. So thank you so much. Like, share, and subscribe, and just continue to show up and support. And I'm going to continue to show up and educate and entertain. We're here to have a good time and just learn a little bit about the law. I can only represent so many people at a time, right? But this is giving me the platform and the ability to educate thousands at a time, to where I could possibly help save you all from getting in trouble or needing an attorney. So definitely go back and check out the old lives if you missed those. China Nichols was my first live. That is Quarmavius's wife. He was the first defendant in a YSL trial to take a plea. That was October 28th. We went live after that with Young Thug's plea, covering that interview. Rachel who represented Shannon's ex when she testified. So her interview was on the channel. I think it's got over like 30,000 views. Keith Adams' interview did really well. So y'all go back out, check out the old content if you're new to the channel. If you're a member, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for everyone who gave memberships. Objection 403. Riri Carter became a new member. Friendsgiving came in and gave 50 Fit Lawyer memberships and $100 super chat. Shout out to the stream sponsor, sharing that space with Miss Keita G. Keita G, you have been a big support from day one. When I first could get super chats, Alchemy gave the first one. You were right behind her with the second one, and I greatly appreciate that. Keita G is our second stream sponsor for the day. Shout out to Michael Love. Here Comes Drama. Chrissy, Objection 403. India Adams. Michael Love again. Shout out so much. Pills, Potions, and Poisons. Mixed Chick, Just Lee. Yoki Tate. Thank you so much. So for real and true. Ooh, Marina, mi vida, mi amor. I'm gonna get better, sis. I'm gonna get better. I got my little roll. I'm rolling it. Marina, mi vida, mi amor. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better with my Spanish. And thank you so much for your support. Angie Ange 927. Shout out to your support. Your Fit Photographer. And my dude was a new member in the house tonight. So thank you all so much. Jason says Eppinger has an immunity hearing Monday. It might get moved. Yo, I don't know if court gonna be open on Monday. I'm hoping so. So let's hope so. I'll put that on my calendar. Let me write that down right now so I can tune in. If you all don't remember who Eppinger is, he is the gentleman who is charged with shooting at the police in the YSL case when they came to serve a warrant. I think it was a probation violation warrant or something, and he allegedly shot at the police, among other things. And so that is his case. So he has a self-defense immunity motion, would be what an immunity hearing is. And I believe that's scheduled for Monday. I'm not sure if the courts are going to be open Monday. We are snowed in. The snow is probably not going to start melting till Sunday. Y'all know how it is in the South. We don't do snow well at all. So court may be closed until Wednesday, but we'll see. We'll keep a look on that. If it's open, we'll get a result and we'll come back and chat about that. So we'll look at that. What else? Yeah, so thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. We were celebrating 10K in less than 90 days. I thank you so much for everyone who's liked, subscribed, or shared this channel or told anyone about it. Thank you so much for your support. Shout out to TLA. Shout out the lead attorney, my mentor in this YouTube game. I'm so blessed to have him in my corner. Shout out to James, who came up, Happily Angry Esquire, Happily Angry Lawyer. And I am so blessed to be able to work with him on the case with Moontoon so we can try to help him as best we can. Thank you, Babel. I'll write that down to try to learn some Spanish, and I'll get that better before I go to Spain next fall. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for celebrating with me. This won't be the end. We're going to take it up from here. Next time we'll be celebrating 25K, 75, 50, 100. Y'all just stay tuned. I'm looking to do big things on YouTube. Thank you so much. I love you all and have a great night. Thank you.